Timberland, Sean Shepherd, Chewy, and it's up and up. If that's it, what's your abs again? On the ship of my gas, it up, yeah, eat it. So the ship on me, you don't see it, eat it. Itty face, booty fat, eat my vegetables. Itty face, but a tag, I'm professional. Make a splash, always got that drip, fit, and it missed in every wish. Professional, Chanel, miss. Professional, she gon' go. Gonna handle all of this, yeah. Professional, she gon' go. Gonna handle all of this,
She got her business, she handle it. Shorty a flame, but she handle it. Cutie is slim with a lot of thick. Salty to touch, but she hard as shit. She got a 9 milli with custom grip. Talented family with extended clip. Needless to say, she don't play no games. Keep her hand on the swivel so she don't slip. She won't get you bottle with Colombiana with similar traits with different persona. The mama don't mess with no drama, she snipe. These niggas that play, they get slay, call her karma. Killer, assassin, the passion is realer than those who don't feel it. That's why she much iller. She hit her lifestyle, so I would complain. She don't fuck with vanilla. Ice cream, nigga, ice cream. She use vice grips in the icing. Clutch, mistress on the night scene. Everything that she do is enticing. Touch. She control the bag by any means. That's a little inches with a bag full of G's. Rose petals on the floor, table full of weed. Why they get up bitches put their hands on their knees? She a boss.
itty face, booty fat, eat my vegetables. Itty face, but a tag, I'm professional. Make a splash, always got that drip, fit, and it missed in every wish. Professional, Chanel, miss. Professional, she gon' go. Gonna handle all of this, yeah. Professional, she gon' go. Gonna handle all of this.
She walk in the room and get hated on. Sexy as smile, but her aura strong. For her music, you hear the song. Anything different, you hear it wrong. Red bottoms and savage by Fenty Yorn. Waist hanging jeans and a pinky thong. Coming down the block and singing then like it's Friday and she must stay along. She got her money, don't mess with the bunny, the broker, the bummy. These niggas that claim that they eat, but they hungry. Accounts are sufficient, they fishing for honey while holding they tummy. She got goals to accomplish. Bonnie without Clyde, no accomplice. Miss Independent on the conquest. Guilty as charged, no contest.
Itty face, booty fat, eat my vegetables. Itty face, but a tag, I'm professional. Make a splash, always got that drip, fit, and it missed in every wish. Professional, Chanel. Gonna handle all of this, yeah. Professional, she gon' go. Gonna handle all of this, yeah.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of NZ Talks Boxing, where I am your host, NZ. And y'all know we're going to talk about it. I'm going to sit back and chill for a minute because I'm a little late. D, and I said, looking at the Y because she spelled it with a Y. What's going on, sis? How you feeling? How you feeling? I'm a little late, but I'm on time, I'm a little late, but I'm on time. That's just how we work around here. I'm sitting back, enjoying the day, battling life, as we all do. Want to talk a little bit about what we can that's going on in boxing. But once again, like last week, I give you guys the opportunity to have the panel kind of open, and we're going to carry the conversation the way you go with it. Is it true? Because I haven't really paid attention to it. I'm reacting. I want to react to it fresh tonight, like it really is my first time hearing it because my big brother hit me up, Shakur Stevenson, talking about retiring. That's crazy. Not only did my big brother hit me up about it, but my other brothers from these YouTube streets. Not really the YouTube streets, more like the Block family streets. They were speaking on it in Discord. Anyway, is this true? And if it is, I would like to get your opinion, your thoughts on it. How do you feel about it? Does it give you a feeling at all? Do you care that Shakur Stevenson is talking about stepping away from the game? I would like to know. So, put that in the comments. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to sit back and chill a little bit before we try to start the conversation on that. And right there. But on another note, this is a proud papa moment right here. I guess I got to go ahead and say it. You know, my oldest daughter, she is a teacher, and she was awarded with the Randall's Red Apple Award as one of the great teachers in Houston. I'm gonna find the clip and I'm gonna play it for you guys later on in the show. Lala D said that boy ain't going nowhere. He's being dramatic. What? Dramatalistic. Dramatalistic. Oh, is that what it is that even? She got it all together. But yeah, I guess you could say he filled with drama. Yes, thank you for the congratulations to my daughter. You know, I'm kind of be hopping on that. But yeah, I can feel you with that being drama, because how you gonna retire this fast? You haven't even accomplished anything really in boxing yet. You think he's just having a hissy fit? Could that be what's going on, Lala? You think the man is having a hissy fit? Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I said, is that even a word? You know what I'm saying? Good one though. Dramatalistic. That's a good. You know, that sounds like something one of. You know where I'm going with it. It sounds like something that somebody would say. I don't really know how to word it because I don't want to offend anybody, because everybody's so easily offended. But yeah, I can see where you could say he's been a little drama. It's a little drama with that. You know, he might have just been having a bad day. I don't really see at this age. What is he? He only in his 20s, right? Shakur is like 24 or something like that. If that old. You know what I'm saying? You talking? It sounds like T.O. when T.O. was upset. Remember when T.O. was going through his "I'm gonna retire" situation, and then he ended up fighting again. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. The youngster upset. 26. Oh, that's still young. That's still young. I think Tank is the oldest out of all of them at 29. If he's turned 30 yet, but 26 is really, really young for boxing fans to believe that you're really serious about retiring. It'll be a shock that if he does do it, but I don't really see that happening. You know, I don't see that happening. Like you said, I think the man's just a little upset. Something must have happened. Somebody put some salt in his Cheerios and messed his breakfast up. Who knows? But I don't see him making the move to go anywhere. That's just my opinion. Like I said, you know, you guys let me know what you think. You can crack open me something to sip because I'm a little parched here. What else is going on other than Shakur having a slight meltdown as far as retiring? Yeah, retiring at 20. He even called remember when my brother texted, he called the game weak or something like that. Yeah, he really doing himself a disservice. Was he supposed to be getting a fight that passed him up or something, or a shot at a title or anything like that? Somebody help me out. Help me understand what could have set the Baby World Beater off. You know, I called him Baby World Beater. He came up with that name some time back. Me and one of the brothers, Trey X, he came up with that when he was talking about the pedigree scale, about the way Shakur had went through different tournaments, world tournaments and national tournaments. That's how we came up with Baby World Beater. He called him a world beater because he looked like a kid. We threw the baby in front. So hopefully the Baby World Beater gets itself back together. I also want to know, is this a rumor? Is it a rumor that Rolly Romero and Pitbull Cruz are supposed to be having a fight set up? Is that really? I think Shakur feels overwhelmed by social media attacks and him not getting fights he wants. Well, I wouldn't know about social. Well, yeah, I guess YouTube. I'm not thinking of YouTube like that. But dang, him being overwhelmed by that, you know, come on, dude. This is boxing. You got to have a thicker skin than that. You can't just be like that where you let a few things come across social media. People who aren't accomplishing nearly as much as you, if you look at it, you know, don't let that stuff bother you. But, you know, I guess, you know, when you're young, things seem to play out different for you. And as you get older, you start to understand. So it is true that Rolly and Pitbull Cruz are going to fight. Wow. That's something. I didn't see that coming. So what is Pitbull going up to 140? Is Rolly going down to 135? Because isn't Rolly a 140 pounder now? Forgive me for not really knowing, but I could have swore I thought Rolly was a 140 pounder, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he still is at 135. Maybe I'm thinking it's right. Ryan T.O. Devin. I'm not sure. I thought Rolly had went up as well. I thought he had moved up moved up as well. Could be wrong though. Let me see. So also, how do you feel about, not that this is really something, because I think Terence Crawford to beat I think he could beat Canelo, but I don't think Canelo is planning on fighting him. I think he's not fighting David Benavidez. I think they're saying the people that's up for battle is the Charlo, and I can't remember the name of the other guy. I got a hot second. Y'all give me a second while I step away. Let me see if I can find something interesting to put in front of you while I go and peep this out. I'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry for the air. My bad. I'm back. Okay, so we got excuse me, Rolly and Pitbull. So Lala, since you happen to be who I'm getting the bounce off of, what weight class they gonna fight at? Do you know? Because is Rolly still 135 pounder, or did he go up? Everybody moving so much lately, I can't even remember. He might still be at a 135. And him fighting Pitbull. Pitbull is, well, some people think he might be, you think 135? Okay, so I guess I can give some opinion on it. Who you got winning, sis? That's my question. Who do you have winning? I think Pitbull can give Rolly the blues. He got pretty decent. I think he has decent enough defense. He makes himself a small target. He's aggressive. He swings for the fences, it seems like, quite a bit. He puts some shots between the shots. Rolly, don't know exactly how I think he's going to deal with a pressure fighter that can possibly always be up on him. Smaller targets are a little harder to deal with, especially if Pitbull comes in and doesn't stay on the line. If he comes in and stay off the line, he can make it a gritty and hard fight. This is my opinion. We got Hyphy rolling in. What's up? What's up, my brother? He said, 135 fighter is he retired because he know Andy Cruz coming for his ass. You know what, Hyphy? I love the way you put that in there. And man, you're supposed to be, you can come on in here and say what you got to say to me, and we can hash it out, straight words. But I'm glad you're here. As always, what's going on, my brother? Since you in here, that can bring me back to the start of the conversation about, is this true? Is he really thinking about retirement, or is this just an upset ploy? I'm mad, y'all, and don't talk to me, don't touch me. Y'all know how these youngsters can be. And once upon a time, we used to be youngsters ourselves, and we went through some things. Oh, you was wrong. They fighting at 140? Okay, that to me, that could make a difference. Not that much of a difference, because I think Pitbull can still come in the same way, moving and weaving. I'm sorry, Hyphy, I had to jump back to what sis took her time to find out what weight class Pitbull and Rolly was fighting that, so I had to just go back to that to acknowledge that she didn't go and do that work for nothing. I'm gonna put the I was wrong 140. We know what the 140 is, but we're not worrying about the. I'm gonna put that there so I can finish messing with Hyphy about the fighter being what he said because he's running from Andy Cruz. Andy Cruz. Anyway, I think he just upset. What's going on, big bro, in the house? He say, salute, family. It's going down up in here. And I got to let y'all know, Lala D surprised me and popped in his mug. And well, she popped in second because D-Lo 404 boxing popped in first. So I got to give it to my brother D-Lo, my arch enemy when it comes to going at it and throwing shots at each other. What's going down? We got Rock Band Fozzie. What's going on? He said, hey, you know what's going on? Said, do we have Lala D? Yep, we got a Lala D sighting, bro. She in here getting her chill on and helping me get through the earlier stages until everybody started falling in because D-Lo just disappeared. But anyway, Shakur Stevenson, I think he just made. You know, we used to be youngsters too. Sometimes, you know, some of us some of us were spoiled, I'm sure. But you know how you get in your way back in the day. If things ain't going your way, you want to have a little hissy fit and pout. Well, they got Twitter, X and Instagram and all these things that they can express themselves on. And when you get mad nowadays, you get mad. And if nobody's there to help you not make a mistake or put your foot in your mouth, you could hurry up and grab your phone and start pressing some buttons. And before you know it, you're retired. And you're tired of the game and it's weak and yada yada and this and that or whatever. And the next thing you know, the whole world can see it because that's how they got it set up. I don't think Shakur Stevenson is going nowhere, especially at 26 years old. You haven't accomplished anything, especially stating just a few months ago that you want to be known as one of the greatest to do it. I do believe I remember seeing him in an interview where he was talking about being one of the greats. And now all of a sudden, before he can even prove a fraction of that, he's retiring. Come on now, man. Let's be serious. I'll say give him what, a month, 2 months, and he'll be back on track. Or do y'all think it might even happen faster than that? Because it's a possibility. I can say a couple of months, and because y'all know how it's going. And next week, it'll be a whole different thing. Hyphy said retire because he can't handle everyone asking him to fight Andy Cruz. I think Lala D said something about media getting to him. You think that's what it is, Hyphy? You know, I'm gonna let you ride and put it. You really think that he getting out the game because of another fighter? That's a real serious accusation. To because that's almost like saying the man is a coward. And I thought we've all agreed that when it comes to fighters, they are not afraid of each other, or you know, they not cowards because they get in that square circle. So I don't, you know, I can't throw that on his back like that, man. It's nothing that I can say that he showed me being scared. Cat Trillums, who is that? I see you in the background. Oh, they got to be family because I ain't put it in there. Let me see who this
happening, bro.
What's going on? Oh, say it one more time. Is that my brother?
What's happening with you?
That is my brother, man. What is going on, man?
Not much, man. I just stopping through real quick, man, for the night before I turn in.
It's good to hear you. Damn, you turned in pretty early today, ain't you?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm taking on this new position, man. I can't be sleeping when I go to work now.
Oh yeah, I feel what you're saying.
Yeah, you got the eyes on me.
Yeah, okay. So
yeah, man. All I got to say about this Shakur Stevenson stuff, man, is that's some soft ass shit, man. Shut that soft ass shit up.
Oh man.
What is this nigga talking about, man? Like all of a sudden you wanted to be the greatest just last week, but now somebody don't want to fight you and you ready, man. Get out of here, man. He just in his feelings, I think.
That's what it is. I'm kind of leaning toward he probably in his feelings too. What
Yeah.
fight is it that you think he's upset about that he missed out on?
Well, probably about 5 or 6 of them, because remember the whole top 5 turned him down, and he had to go down to what, number 8 to get a fight. The Frank Martin shit fell through because Frank Martin pulled out. He probably just mad because people acting like bitches and don't want to fight him more. You remember he called Frank Martin the bitchest nigga in the world, but now he talking about retiring. So man, I don't know, man. He just sounds frustrated to me.
Okay, now let me play a little advocate for Shakur, because hearing it worded like that, as fans, we could say, damn, what's the problem with everybody else today? Dare I say, dodging Shakur? Now,
Yeah,
because he can't get a fight with nobody. You say the top 5 turned him down. He had to drop down 3 levels less than that in order to get a fight. This is at Hyphy because Hyphy got to be, he got to be in there being that short. This to you, Hyphy. I'm gonna need you to answer that. How is it that this guy has attempted to make these fights and had to drop down under the top 5 in order to get a fight? Now I think he was supposed to fight he wanted to fight Lomachenko. That didn't happen. Wasn't no need to fight George Kambosos, but I think he did. Didn't he give Kambosos a call after he called the first couple of other names that was up in the top of the names? But I know it was Lomachenko.
He did want smoke with Loma,
right? But Loma turned that down. Is about to get ready to fight George Kambosos.
Yeah.
So whatever names that's in the top 5 that you consider your top 5, if they names fell on that list, I'm gonna need some answers, because I can see him being frustrated and talk about quitting like that. But even though I think that can just be because he's upset, because he feel like these dudes is acting like the bitches ass niggas in the world. Is that what he?
Yeah.
Not my words, his. I'm just using what he said. If I can see how that can be frustrating enough to make you say, man, you know what? I'm through with the game. These hoes, this not me. I'm just playing the role. Man, these hoes weak to the motherfucker, man. I ain't got time to be out here messing with these people like that, man. These boys don't want to fight. I'm gonna just go and train somebody. I'm gonna help the youngsters come up. You still a youngster yourself,
right? He's early 20s.
26.
Oh, okay, mid 20s.
26. Lala D told me about 26, so I'm gonna go with that. So Hyphy hit me back and says the gold medalist Andy Cruz didn't turn him down. He never sent that contract. I feel you. But if we moving like they move in boxing, dare I say this? He gonna say, who is Andy Cruz? Who is Andy? Cause I know who Andy is.
The dude, he trying to fight for titles and be in big fights and shit. He trying to shoot for undisputed and all that type of good stuff. But don't none of the champions want to fight him. So I guess you feel like, well, if I got to keep fighting these low level dudes because the champions don't want to fight, then what's the point?
That's a good answer. That is a good answer. Reading on, Lala D says Shakur feels like he can't catch a break. People sided with Devin with the 25% offer. They sided with Frank back, and now they sided with De Los Santos. They sided with Bill, despite the exposure recording. Now, Lala D has a great point there, because I heard Bill Haney's voice, at least it sounded like Bill Haney's voice on a recording, talking about, now this is some snaky stuff, talking about having Tank lose a fight. Like he was setting up a loss for somebody with that I don't know who he was on the phone with. I'm just telling you the audio that I heard was like Bill Haney was asking somebody about making a fighter take a loss against his son. Now, if he's making phone calls and stuff like that, that's pretty low, Bill. That's pretty low. I'm still not gonna throw a stone at you because you're doing it for your son. But damn, that's low. That's low.
Yeah.
Now, if all that's going on in the boxing world, still I can feel Shakur's pain, But I don't feel I don't feel the quit in that young man. I think he just I'm willing to agree with you. I think he's just in his feelings right now. Him just a little upset.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I saw the post like when it first happened, but I'm like, you know what, I ain't even finna even share that because I started to put it in the Discord, but I'm like, man, I didn't even take it serious. Like that's how little I thought of the tweet when I saw that shit. I'm like, he ain't quitting.
Okay, now that
You
goes
have to convince me.
Right. You're gonna have to, and how would you be convinced by him just not fighting no more?
Right.
I'd be tripping, but I'm willing to bet that he'll be back. He'll be back quicker, faster than we know he was gone. Kind of like Tio.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Tio retired, and I didn't even realize he was retired, and he was back in the ring. D'Lo 404 boxing back in the house. He said salute all for the second time. I let him know that you was the first one in here. Lala D came in with a swift second and started asking questions. It's all good. She said, then his homie Richard Hitchison talked ish about it. What? Now, ain't that crazy? I just censored myself on ish. And then I said mofos early. My bad.
Tio Fimo gonna be talking all kind of shit if he do that.
If he do what?
If he retire and come back, all these boxes, you know, they still my swag. You know, I retire, they retire.
No,
Tio Fimo ain't gonna never shut up about that shit.
Man, you saying Tio just waiting in the bushes right now for him because he's already put it out there that he quit.
Oh hell yeah. So this might be some grand design to get a fight with Tio Fimo. Who knows? Might be playing chess.
And everybody looking at it as a checkerboard.
Mm-hmm.
And not understanding what's that night piece is. And that, you know, such and so, et cetera, et cetera. Dang. So that also goes to the point about how did you feel when you heard that Tio was retiring? Well, you already let it be known. I ain't think shit about it. See,
yeah, they're gonna have to be gone for at least a year before I start taking it serious.
No, I think it's got to be longer than a year because you know these fighters.
CTEO Fimo, yeah, hey D-Lo stupid. CTEO Fimo, man. Wow.
Damn, I missed a whole bunch. Come way up here trying to. Let me see. Let me hurry up, jump in real quick. See, then his homie talk shit about him. Okay. See, I didn't censor myself that time for you, Lala. Big bro say that's some whole shit. True Ernest, he needs to. Oh, they talking to each other. Let me get down. I've been trying to find out who taking bets on the over and under on his length of retirement. We should just go ahead and open up something like that. Oh my gosh, look who's in the house. DD. Dim's Design, what's going on? She said, hello, MZ panel and chats. What's going on, sis? Glad you could stop through. Hope I didn't miss you out. MZ, plus there's literally a chat about 600 who attacked him every day and called him what?
Shakoon. God damn.
And Kerr and Twitterson. I imagine that adds up. That's you know, with that part of the social media, I can see how things can really get under a person's skin. And I'm gonna go a step further and say it's easy for the old school people to say, oh, we wouldn't fall for that because you didn't have it. You know, can you imagine the people from the 70s having you internet or even the 80s? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People from the 90s really started having things going on and it really popped off mid-90s. But can you just imagine? We probably would have found out a whole bunch of madness, crazy stuff if they had social media like that. It's probably a lot of the most gangster people we think as athletes and stuff would probably be broke down, sniveling little whims of mush, crying all in front of people and feelings just be out. But since they didn't have that, and the only way to really get it was if there just happened to be a reporter or some nosy super sleuth reporter doing their job well, or somebody just get caught out in public and the cameras just happen to be around from the news.
Yeah.
So I can see how these athletes can really be soft like that. But I won't just blame them as being soft because I'm like, You know, when you really think about it and change it around, put your shoes on your feet and just look at it like that from that aspect, would it affect you?
Yeah. I mean, most people, man, if they hear enough negative shit about themselves, it's gonna get to them after a while, especially if it's nothing positive to balance it out.
Well, these days, because everybody wants praise right away, you got to get 1 million likes or 100,000 thumbs up or a bunch of hearts or whatever it is that float your boat in this day of X and Instagram. If you are in front of everybody and you've made it, boxing not even the internet thing, it's been around. You got to be tougher than that. I don't care that the internet kicking your ass right now. That don't really mean nothing. That's not stopping your cheddar.
Yeah.
I say he should start calling out these boys even harder. Attack them like he should check out Hyphy and see, you know, he should take a look at Hyphy and see the way Hyphy go hard after certain individuals when it's time.
He should just go full Adrian Broner. Just call everybody the biggest nigga in the world. It won't fight him.
There you go. There you go. Just called out the whole 135. Mm-hmm. And all those.
Take a bitch on God, Neil.
Oh. Longest when it's time to fight, he don't do it for the culture or the hood Neil.
Nah, he ain't gonna do it for the culture.
Man. So we're going down. Everybody speaking. Everybody that's good. I ain't missing nothing. Joseph Brown came in the house. What's up, my brother? Joseph Brown been helping me. He been talking to me, helping me keep my mind straight on some situations. I really appreciate that, brother. We got something going on. It's a fight I'm in a battle with, but I'm here with you. And he here with me. I appreciate it. But since we all agree that, I think we all agree that Shakur Stevenson not going nowhere. He just having a hissy fit. What you think about Shakur? Not Shakur. Wait, I'm sure Hyphy ain't saying nothing else. He said, who did he say was dodging Matisse? He said the name that we said, one of the names that we brought up, he said was dodging Matisse. Let me roll up and see.
I think he said Richardson Hitchens was dodging Subriel Matias.
I said Matisse. I should have been saying Matias. Well, I don't know nothing about that part. But what you think about Pitbull and what do you think about Pitbull and Rolly mixing it up?
I don't really, but it's a decent little fight. Two motherfuckers who ain't never gonna be at the top.
Dang! Don't know we got a belt.
I mean, he was given a belt, yes.
Oh, come on, man. You gonna do Rolly? Well, Rolly do be talking that cash.
But I think, them two guys who gonna come to fight for real. So it might end up being a good fight. Because Pitbull, he wanna come for you. And Rolly, he wanna knock people out, but he was trying to do a little boxing against Gervonta. So, you never know. He might come out there trying to show a little skill or something.
I think Pitbull gonna give him a hard time. I think his height is gonna cause him a small problem. Even though Rolly will probably be like, "Oh, he a midget. I'm gonna just run him over." Rolly might try to just bulldoze him, but little Pitbull not no punk.
Yeah, sure.
He not. I mean, when I say he's not a punk, I mean he don't back down from the fight.
I think how Pitbull got is that little jab to the stomach and come over the top with that right hand. That's his bread and butter. If he can't get you with that, then shit, he loses.
Well, let's see. Is Rolly that athletic and that skillful where he'd be out there doing that, making him miss? He can only pull back so far, so many times.
Yeah, he might try to do a little shoulder roll and get hit with something.
He said Pitbull is so whack to me.
I
can't believe I'm pulling for Rolly. Dang, that's crazy that you going with the person that you don't really like. just because the other cat is whack.
I mean, I would just ride with Rolly because I done seen him show more than just come forward aggression. Like I said, when he fought Tank, he was trying to box a little bit. He didn't look all the way bad. He just got baited in by a counter puncher. See, and like I don't see Pitbull as no counter puncher. He coming straight for you.
So you think his aggression is not going to be really that effective, and Rolly can go ahead and weather the storm and knock him out like round what?
I don't know. I had to study. I ain't really studied them because I don't really give a damn about neither one of them for real. But I don't know. I would have to see who's aggressive, like their style of aggression. I know they both aggressive, but I don't really have a scientific breakdown.
I understand.
Yeah.
Let me see what we got. Lala D said Ryan said he been waiting to beat Pitbull's ass. That would be the first time I ever pulled for King Rod. Really? I didn't even know Ryan was interested in fighting Pitbull. I think Ryan could take Pit. I think he take it. He got hands enough for him. D-Lo said
Ryan got finesse.
Ryan got who? Finesse.
He got finesse by Floyd because Floyd told him to fight. What did he say? Fight Rolly, did. Then they set Rolly up to fight Pitbull and then Ryan hanging.
I guess that was payback for when Ryan said that he was fighting Loma. Who? What did he fight? Manny Pacquiao.
I guess because he went running with Floyd because he was supposed to fight Haney, remember? And he went running with Floyd one night and then came back talking about he wasn't gonna fight Haney, he was gonna fight Rolly. Then DMT pop out with Rolly finna fight Pitbull.
Dang, Ryan. It seemed like Ryan getting treated like the stepchild in boxing. Everybody just mistreating the dude, man. I don't know what the problem would be.
He should have just stuck with what he said he was gonna do and fought Haney.
Yeah, it would have been a decent fight, I think.
I mean, they got history.
Yeah, long history.
Fighting the amateurs. Yeah.
But the way dad going on, you know, I don't know what to say. His dad going on about it. It's no telling what move Devin Haney is going to make. But moving it on, D-Lo say Pitbull is hella limited as well. Rolly is awkward and with decent power. That's something that he agrees with you on.
Yeah.
He got the decent power and awkward. Well, I guess time will tell. Time will show. Nobody really worried about that fight. That's the second time you said, I don't give a damn about the situation. Can we get the hat trick? Can we get one more? I don't give a damn. Let me see. Lala D said, oh, you got to hear Ryan's Fight Hype interview from today. Ryan even ready to beat down Devin, which is funny. Ryan low-key said Floyd made him back out of the Devin fight. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and check that out. That is something interesting.
Yeah, we knew that because he was supposed to fight. Then he went running with Floyd. The next day, I'm not fighting him. It's going to be more money because we going to build it up. See? Then Floyd had Rolly Romero fighting fucking Cruz.
The more I hear Ryan talk, the less I want to poke fun at him. Okay, what that mean?
Why? Did he sound slow?
What? Ryan sounds slow?
I'm asking, like, does he sound slow? Like you would have sympathy for the guy? Like, is he just naive? Like, why would you?
I'm thinking he's naive. Where he from? Actually, who he grew up with? You know, that tells you a lot. He was hanging with Oscar De La Hoya for a minute, but Bernard Hopkins. We know how that kind of worked out.
So he's naive. He sounds genuine.
They might be just taking advantage of the young man.
Yep, that's exactly what's happening.
And I can understand where they can say, I don't want to poke fun of him. Well, forget that. He a millionaire. The boy got money. His life ain't so bad. His shit way better than mine. He got to stop making dumb ass decisions.
When you're trying to be a genuine, good person around a bunch of cutthroats, man, you become easy to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, they gonna eat you up
If you ain't on the watch for that snake shit, it'll bite you.
more than once.
Yes, sir.
You supposed to feed a snake with a long spoon, or you will get bit. So we don't care about. You don't give a damn about Rolly versus Pitt, Shakur retiring. Well, what is it in boxing lately that you do care about? I did see Nana was giving I can't even remember the girl's name.
Talking
You
about
know,
Gabriella Fundora.
Gabriella. No, not you. Gabriella. Yeah, and when she the one fighting Nana, yeah, she was fighting Nana.
Christina Cruz.
When they said she was 49 or 48,
41.
Oh, I misheard them. I thought they said 48. I was like, whoa, Nana out there. But 41 is
that
still
old. Yeah. Apparently she was like good in the amateurs and stuff. Just like didn't get her shot for some reason. But yeah, she was out there boxing her ears off for like 4 rounds.
And then she got tired.
And she slowed down a little bit.
When she turned, when Pandora, she started, she got in range for a little while, and she started connecting pretty good on her. I wasn't too thrilled about the way the referee stopped it because she turned her back. We've seen people turn their back in the ring more than once and the fight not get stopped. Floyd had his back turned in the ring. Ryan's had his back turned in the ring. We've had plenty fighters just end up in that position and the fight not get stopped. That was tacky.
Yeah, it was.
That boy said, "Damn, MZ trying to tack 8 years on Granny." Now, I thought they said 48 for real. That's why I was calling Atlanta from the get-go.
But I like the way she was landing that straight right on Fundora. Had a nose bloody. So she was just moving and she just stopped on the dime. Boom.
Yeah, they said that she had an extensive amateur background. She wasn't just no sucker like you said. She just didn't get a chance. But she had hands. I can imagine if she was like maybe 30, she'd put hands on Fundora. If a gas tank could have kept, if she didn't slow down, I think she could have pointed that out.
Yeah. One thing is I didn't even see any of her fights prior to this fight. I just looked at her record, and her record was kind of weak based on her opposition that she was fighting, but she really hadn't fought nobody to keep her sharp, but she was sharp anyway. But she didn't have the gas tank. I don't know if that was due to age or due to her just not fighting many 10-round fights. But after 4 rounds, she started to slow down too much.
Which would you say would be the best way to let her still look good? I would say not the age, but not having. No, I would have to say not being sharpened, not having iron to sharpen yourself against. I wouldn't say it was the age.
Yeah, I mean, if you look like her last fight was 6 rounds, the most she ever fought was 8 rounds. But I mean,
that was her first
it wasn't against nobody that was worth a damn. Like the woman she fought, the last 8 rounder she had, the woman was 19 and 17. Like,
oh my gosh.
So, yeah, I mean, she hadn't had to be on her toes for 8 rounds, not like that.
And then that being her first 10 rounder, her career hasn't been. Who?
I said against a giant in the division, like a giant pressure fighter.
How tall is
probably had Fundora 5'9", which is tall for that division. They fighting at like 112. So
yeah, I was amazed. I was laughing at how small she is. My brother was making like, oh, look how little she is. She's looking cute. I'm like, bro, she'll kill out there. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. So D-Lo said, oh, that's Lala D asking D-Lo. D-Lo is going to be bigger than Devin. That's what Lala thinks. Who we expecting? Go ahead.
I was going to say the fight I'm most excited about right now that's coming up soon is that Teofimo versus Jermaine Ortiz. Like I'm very amped about that fight. It's next weekend after this one though. But
So we got 2 weeks of waiting still.
yeah,
Jermaine Ortiz, is that the one that they was bragging about?
that's the one that a lot of people felt like beat Lomachenko.
Oh, the one that was his sparring partner.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that cat. I like that cat.
the one that retired Jamel Herring the first time.
That should be a good fight. That should be a good fight. How that's gonna turn out. I'm gonna have to look at the pedigree scale and break it down and see what it turns up for me.
Yeah, I think Ortiz, he might be the most athletic person Teofimo done fought.
Well, hope he's ready. I'm sure T.O. will be ready. He talk a lot of noise, but the only time he wasn't ready was Cambosa. And you would think that he and his daddy has corrected that not underestimate anybody ever again.
Yeah. And then on the undercard, I think you got Keyshawn Davis versus Pedraza, which might be a decent fight.
Yeah, Keyshawn should have that fight. When the last time Pedraza fought? A long time? A year plus? Let me remember right.
Keyshawn.
I felt bad for this going back a couple of weeks, but I did feel a little hurt for my girl Michaela Mayer.
Man, she got cheated. She got cheated like a motherfucker.
I felt like, when the fight first started off, damn, I hate forgetting her name. She started off quick with that body hit Jonas. When Jonas, she started off like she was gonna really be bringing that drama all night.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, Michaela just stayed to her game plan, stuck with a game plan, and made it happen. That boy D-Lo said, your audio sounds like your phone in the middle there.
Man, I'm gonna be dead serious though. That was the first time I ever saw Michaela Mayer fight and was like, yo, I'm impressed with this girl. I've never ever been impressed with Michaela Mayer. She always just seemed to fight like she was being like she was robotic. Like you have to tell her what to do and she just gonna do that. But I felt like she was making adjustments in that fight. She took over the fight toward the latter half. I mean, I felt like she completely won that fight, man. I don't know what them judges looking at.
Okay, one thing I'm going to say. I hear. I think it's just a feedback. Your headphones might be. But she looked good in that weight class to me. She looked good in her weight class to me, which made a big difference. The adjustments that I saw her making, she was following the jab. She's known for the 1-2, but she did some nice dig into the body within that fight. She was giving it as good as she was getting it. And she was fighting on the inside.
Man, she had Jonas clinching multiple times, trying not to get knocked down in that fight. Like in multiple, right from like round 5 on. I'm like, how? And she outlanded her in 7 of the rounds. She was the ring general in pretty much every round. I don't know how you don't score that fight for her. The only thing I didn't like about the way she looked at 147 was like her legs looked a little stiff. Like not like she got the best legs anyway, but at 147 they look very stiff.
At 147? I thought they was at 140.
No, they was at 147.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. So hey, I give it to Michaela. She did fight good. With all that going against her, I'm gonna just say, she had to fight over that home crowd thing too. She just didn't do enough, as those judges felt, to fix it.
Man, she beat that girl. They just wasn't letting that belt leave the UK on Boxer because that's Natasha Jonas' promotional outfit. They wasn't letting that belt lead. They had to knock her out to win that fight.
Hey. Hey, you got your headphones on?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting some feedback every time I say something.
Oh,
I
shit.
see what Devo talking about. That shit wasn't funny though. See, I thought Michaela Mayer.
Shit, man, you go ahead and get.
Say that again.
I said I'm supposed to be getting off here anyway. I'm supposed to be spending a little bit of time on here, man. Shit, it was nice to talk through. Chop it up for a little bit, man. Maybe I'll catch y'all next week, man.
Without a doubt, without a doubt.
All right, man. Peace.
All right. I thought M fought down the back stretch like her career end was on the line. You know, I don't know about her career being on the line because remember I told you I didn't get a chance to see the back stretch for the simple reason the stream that I was using was had died. And I couldn't get it back on by the time I realized it. So I missed the end of the fight. I wonder if they got the highlights to it so I could check it out. But Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney. Who was Devin Haney supposed to be fighting next? Ryan can't get a fight. He getting screwed over. Where is he? I'm trying to find something here. I've been looking for the link to my daughter's. You crashed the stream? No, how I do that? We don't know. I can't find it. I'm looking for it. So Rolly split with his trainer, that Bullet dude. They're not together no more. So who Rolly trainer now? Ryan and Devin are allegedly back in negotiations. Really? Now, I hope they sign it and get it done. Because, you know, they got the background. I mean, not the background. They got the history. Ryan took a loss already, so I think he's over that. I think Ryan, we might get a chance to see Ryan if we just keep on. We might see Ryan grow up before our eyes. If he can just not be so naive. You know, hopefully somebody he got a brother or his dad or somebody step to him and help him start navigating these waters with these sharks. And we might be able to see a pretty decent fighter pull up out of Ryan. That's just my opinion. Haney doesn't have an opponent, but I know he really wants Ryan for obvious reasons. He could get surprised by Ryan too. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is really obvious once you get it started. Sometimes, a lot of times it gets proven to be, but it's not really proven until you actually get it started. We could be surprised, and Ryan could come out there and surprise old Dev. Because Dev could be, you know, I think could be kind of looking at Ryan a little underestimating. That's a possibility, and that could surprise him. Now, I don't know. I've heard a lot of people say no. By obvious, I mean money and numbers, MC. Okay, you got to pull my tail on that sometime, because when I start talking about them fighting, I'm literally thinking about them fighting. I don't really be putting that aspect into it. I'm just feeding on what I think would be going on in the ring. He said I wouldn't be in a rush to just pick Devin over Ryan. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It could be, you know, Ryan could surprise him the way Devin surprised Regis by putting him on his butt in they fight. You know, overconfidence is a heck of a thing to overcome once it gets started. You know what I'm saying? Because with that, you know, you get popped in the mouth, and you all of a sudden the overconfident goes to disbelief. And how long will they be stuck in that disbelief mode before they come out and say, man, forget this. Let me go ahead and whoop this boy. I don't give a damn what it is that's different about him or that he's better at than I thought he was. Let me go ahead and shut this down right now. You know, to me, that's what it takes to make it really, really happen. But I'm excited to see. I would love to see that. I would watch them fight. It would give me a fight from the youngsters that I get a chance to see, because even though Devin's dad is talking that crazy and however you feel about him, Devin is still going in the ring and doing what he's doing. And I got to give them a little credit, because they did say early when they fought Lomachenko that there were certain things about that fight that they expected and they wanted to happen. And then when you hear the footage of them when they in the fight and they saying that you know, Bill Haney told the truth about that. I don't know how much other stuff he lied about or been lying about, but at that juncture of it, about him taking the left, not worrying about the left hand coming from Lomachenko, you know, that footage is being played, and I heard it. I'm sure everybody else has heard it, which means, damn, the man might have knew what he was talking about. Maybe we might have to look at Bill a little different. Social Scientific says everyone is overconfident until they get punched in the mouth. And then, like I said, I feel like you get that, then you go to surprise or disbelief. How long does it take for you to come out of that and get to really getting back on your game and making it happen? That's the part of the fight that makes you have to change and recognize. At least that's how I feel about it. But back to so I can't find the link because I want to show my daughter getting this award so bad. I mean, it's just one of those moments. So anyway, Rolly and his trainer split up, but it's something else that I was looking for with this boxing. It's a good fight that I want to see. I ain't worried. I don't want to hear nothing else about Canelo fighting nobody, because Canelo ain't. Ryan confirmed today they made 30 mil, he and Tank. I'm sure Dave is salivating over that, over 1/3 of that. And they were dragging Bill Haney in the comment, asking where are the numbers for the Raguru fight. I don't know who that is. Oh, Rougarou. I said, yeah. I thought it was spelled another way. But okay. Y'all got the Wednesday pick in yet? Yeah, I got mine in earlier. Well, you want to know what that is? Huh? Go ahead. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I got mine in earlier. They got locked in. I'm actually excited about Wednesday. What's wrong, Joseph Brown? What I do? Oh, because I didn't say Rougarou. Because I didn't say Rougarou. Don't do me. I'm with you. Lala laugh at her ears off. He said, I'm actually excited about AJ versus Ngannou. That AJ against Wallen is in AJ I want to see. Yeah, that was a great confidence builder, you know, to how good you got to feel to punch somebody, break their nose, win the fight by stoppage. And yeah, how could you not have confidence and be ready with that? But, you know, do you really think Ngannou, you know what I'm saying, if Ngannou fights, it is a possibility that he could catch AJ with a good shot. Could he hurt AJ? I don't know. Possibly. But if he does, the thing I'll be looking for is how AJ will react. Will AJ react like he did when he came back after the Andy Ruiz fight? When he first got rocked. Not the second fight when they fought, because, you know, I felt like he was trying to box and stay away from Andy in that fight. By Andy being so fat, Andy just couldn't do anything but get beat up. But I think AJ at first wasn't really all that confident, but I want to see how he's going to react if he gets stuck. And I think Ngannou will let his hands go a little bit if he does catch his AJ and wobbling. That, you know, how will he react if that happens? But other than that, I'm thinking AJ should be able to pull it out. Just trying to look out, MZ. That's all. Huh? I must have missed something. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying about the Wednesday picks. Joseph Brown, I was punching the air like Trey on boards in the hood. Oh, man, so that's how you doing me, Lala? That's how you doing me? Cool. I just like his boxing in that fight. Okay, I got you. I bet you couldn't say just made it up again if you tried. Say, oh. I bet you couldn't say that word and you made it. His name not Rougarou? Oh, when I was like, nah, this ain't what. Yeah, I feel you. Whatever. Y'all keep on laughing. My boy can't keep it real. He ain't shot no laugh at me yet. I just really like his boxing in that fight. We'll see. I want to know how Ngannou gonna do. Yeah, he powerful. He powerful as heck, but he still need he's still gonna have to be good on his defense because AJ got a nice little. I like it's a straight punch, a hook, and an uppercut. That was my favorite move to see him do as a heavyweight earlier in his career when he was, just fighting, not really worrying about getting hit back or getting hurt. That's the thing I want to see if the AJ now, if he gets hurt or takes a good lick, how he's going to react. Olive Island didn't really get a chance to give him that because of the punch they caught him and broke his nose. It changed the whole dynamic of the fight. We didn't get to Olive Island that fought Fury. They had Fury split open and bleeding all over the place. We didn't get that guy because he didn't get that chance because he got punched in the nose. It's progregious. I thought that's how Earl said it. It's progregious or something like that. And it's progress. He says it's some kind of way like that. Bill Haney. I got you. Y'all know I chop somebody's name up in a minute, not on purpose, but accident. But that's how it is. I don't care. I'm old. I can say that kind of stuff now. I'm at the age now. I can be like, yeah, I said it. I don't care what y'all gonna do about it. Can't change nothing. Okay, so I've been poked at enough a little bit. I'm interested in AJ. See, D-Lo thinking like I'm thinking. I'm interested in AJ. In AJ's response to getting cracked, because I'm thinking in that fight, it's evidently going to happen. Now, there's two kind of how can you put it? There's two kind of, in my opinion, there's two kind of ways to get hit that you say, wait a minute, shots fired. He said, you damn right about that. Oh, really not. So there it is. The new year started off. D-Lo to start shooting shots. Showing his ass is old as sand itself. But, I'm just not saying it. That old trying to come at a brother, trying to break up my train of thought. It ain't going to happen. Anyway. And then you just agree with me? And then you, okay, I got you though, homeboy. I got you. AJ gonna get caught. Can he fight through it? I was saying it's two ways to get hit. You can get hit where it can make you say, okay. And you can get hit where you can be like, damn, I ain't trying to have that again. Which one of them is he said, okay, I'm sorry, Floyd made me say that. Oh, that's what you're saying, like Ryan did. Is there an interview? What Lala said, check out the Fight Hype interview. That's the interview. Okay. Floyd made you do it. All right, go. That's like, okay. So I guess next thing you're gonna say you on your way to a puffy party. Since Floyd making you do stuff, I'm wrong for that. You ain't gotta go to a puffy party. I'm wrong for that. What else in boxing news that y'all wanna kick around the curb and bounce around? Oh, I know. I at work, it's about boxing, but it's not. So at work, I got this new guy. He's a youngster. He's like 22 years old. He's from Philadelphia. Say he an ex-boxer, but
I don't know yet. He say he boxing tournaments and stuff like that. I got to get the names and stuff right so I can go ahead and hit him with the quiz and see exactly what he know and if he really is. But this other cat that the neighborhood knows as a boxer spars against Kid Austin, and I'm gonna go check him out because he said he has a couple of fights. He had a fight just in November, and he got another one coming up not too far. I'm gonna go check him out and see how things go and look and see what pops off. Come to see that sticking in boxing, these youngsters are starting to come into the store and speak about boxing because they know I like boxing. And I'm starting to have these conversations with people that I'm not used to having conversations with because it's a new crowd because I've been transferred back to my old store. It's a new crowd of people that come through there. But anyway, I'm going to go. I found out where to go check out the fights of these youngsters that are trying to come up and make headway in San Antonio and see if I can't shine a little light on them. He said, yeah, AJ may get caught with the mind changer shot. It just depends. It's a shot that make you aware, and it's a shot to make you change your mind. Shoot, I know everybody that felt that kind of pain before. If not, you don't want to feel it when you get older because it's something serious. One thing I love about Bill Haney is he's going to respond within 28 to 48 hours, usually sooner. Bill is the only what's the word I'm looking for? He's the only promoter that honestly does protect his fighter and speak for his fighter and does all the antics for his fighter. I think the second in command is Canelo when it's like his money dude. He'll go with the PR stuff and he'll get out of line with it. But as far as Bill Haney right now, Bill Haney is pretty much the king at promoting and doing whatever it takes to make his son's name be a part of the conversation. Whether it's his name, if you on this conversation about him, he'll find a way. He'll find a way to spin it to get it on his son. That's what I'm enjoying about what he does in the boxing game. Regardless of how people feel about him or how he acts, I'm looking at it as the entertainment aspect and him representing his son. I'm loving the way he's representing his son and going all in. Rod X in the house. He said, what up, my people? And Lala say, speaking of Philly, I can't wait to see Boots again. I haven't. Does he have a fight coming up? Cause there's so many. Let me ask you, Lala. You like Boots? I give you the Terrence Crawford Boots thing. In your opinion, do you feel like Boots has a chance to beat Terrence? That's in your opinion. Greetings, First Lady. Let's go. Okay, speaking and said, yeah, trainer of the year, manager for the fan club of another PR consultant, hype man. So you know him well. Come on, D-Lo. He said, who else is super excited about Loma versus Kambosos besides their family members? Exactly. That is not an exciting fight. Actually, I have a question about that because I'm like, Kambosos is 2-2, 1-2 in his last 3 fights, and 2 of those losses came from Devin. Lomachenko lost to Devin. And now they get to fight for a belt. Not that they fighting because I don't care that they fighting. My thing is how they get to fight for a belt. Isn't there some other fighters that stand a better chance of having their hands on the belt? I'm just saying, Gino, since you bring that up, because nobody is excited about their fight except them and their family. He said even Kambosos' win was a loss for real. That's what my boy. It was a gift. We saw Maxie Hughes dominate Kambosos, in my opinion. He is coming off 3 straight lopsided losses. Yeah, but still, why they getting to fight for a belt? That's crazy. That fight has to me no makings of anything that's gonna be good. I'm not interested in that fight. We know what Lomachenko got. I think Lomachenko gonna beat him up. Unless he turned into an old man all of a sudden and just can't do nothing. And then Kambosos could be ferocious and once again be saying that he the emperor. Was he the emperor? Didn't he say he was the emperor? He could be Kambosos the ferocious emperor again. Payola, I guess. They wouldn't tell us what they really made out that fight anyway. But people gonna watch and tune in just to see what's gonna happen. But I'm not interested in that fight. I hope I did answer a lot of these questions about Bill Haney. I think the dude is hecker as far as his job or what he's doing for his son. Name another promoter that's that good or half that good. Ooh, I almost choked myself. Excuse me. Come on, let's keep it rolling, y'all. Let me. I'm not playing no music tonight because I don't feel like clicking through back and forth and messing up and then moving slow and all that kind of crap. So, Kambosos beat CTO. Is that supposed to be CTO Pimo? Then just turned delusional as him. I remember that. True. He did before he got the belt. Was it right before he got the belt or right when he got the belt that Kambosos was talking to Bill Haney on the video, talking about how he'll fight Devin deserves, and then he turned. The belts made him kind of lose his mind. All of a sudden, I got all the belts. What's somebody gonna tell me? I can feel him feeling himself just like T.O. was feeling himself. I won't even say anything about the what's the name of the belt that not supposed to be passed around, but all of a sudden was getting passed around, and its power. What's the name of that stupid ass belt? That CTO is hilarious. What's the name of that belt? Not the email belt, the franchise. The franchise. I won't even speak on the, that's the one that made them start acting like they was all that. That belt and the WBC dude saying that they made them undisputed. That belt right there went straight to their head, and they felt like they was going to just do it the way they wanted to do it. And it caught up with them. CTO got caught out and got knocked down by the Emperor. And then the Emperor, I can't do it. I know I'm not going to even try to do the impressions. That's the Kane with the specialties of the impression. But the Emperor, he did his thing. The same face belt. Yeah. Either way, Devin ended up with all the belts through the guidance of his dad, Bill Haney, who got a lot of people just panties in a bunch about the way he do his business. But I'm like, go ahead, dude, represent your son. You know what I'm saying? As a dad myself, he doing whatever it is he got to do. Handle your thing. In my opinion. Ain't nobody answer me about who they thought would take it with Devin and Ryan. Lala was, I think she brought it up, and she ain't even tell me who she thought would do what in that fight. I think it could be a good chess game. I think Ryan feels he can rely on his speed and everything. And I don't know about his defense and him turning his back. And Devin, his turning his back is not good. That little side shoulder roll thing he got, I don't like that. His jab, him trying to use his speed. Who you got between Ortiz and CTO? I don't know. I really, I have to really look at it and try to take my bias out of it because I don't like T.O. You know what I'm saying? I have a non-liking for that guy. So it would be hard for me to give you a straight answer of who I got because I would, straight out the mind without looking at the numbers or anything. I just say I got Ortiz, forget it. But that's because I don't like T.O. So let me look at it a little bit and then give you an answer. Lala D said, I did answer you. See, I answered you about Moose. I'm sorry, sis, you did. I missed it. Let me bag up. Man, forget all that. Make me bag up, Lala. Put it in there again. Oh, she said she got Bud by brutal stoppage against Canelo. Okay, let me sit back and imagine. Let me sit back and imagine Bud coming out. He going left-handed. But first, we got to get he coming out, he going left-handed. He fast enough to, one, catch Canelo. He's smart enough to swing around the high guard that Canelo likes to use. He does know how to use the ring. He got a nice pop. Canelo does have to set up to throw punches, and something that really would play well for Terence Crawford is how long his arms are. He has Floyd Mayweather type reach. It almost would be, in my opinion, it would almost be Floyd Mayweather versus Canelo again. I know Canelo's smart, supposedly, and all that, and he has evolved with his fighting, but every boxer, even though he has evolved, every boxer pretty much has beat him. Good boxers that use the real estate and make him cover up and don't let him just get punches off on him. They were smart enough not to languish on the ropes and good enough to protect themselves in certain moments, but not let him get the tee off. So I can see how that would play for Canelo, play for Terence. I can agree with you on that. So yeah, I could ride with you on that brutal knockout. Ryan looks solid minus that submission pose. That's the thing. He got to get over that turning his back thing. That sucks. And that's something that's in him because when you see him do it in sparring bouts, and because he's done it in sparring bouts, is some kind of way it is showing. It's showing up in the ring in the fights. So that's something that they got to break. That's really in him. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, but it's in him. And how do you break that? How do you break that part of his DNA from when he get punched? That's what he punched hard. That's what he reversed to. At least that's what it seems to me when he gets punched hard. That's what he reversed to. Okay, so now I'm lying. Well, if that's her answer, that's what I see. He said, I'm taking Gordo over Ortiz. Hey, for real? You gonna take Joseph Brown said he's taking Gordo over Ortiz. And I know that's CTO. But like I said, I'm gonna still have to look at it and see, because even though Gordo a diva, he do fight when he go out there. He do fight. So I still gotta look at it. Canelo, MZ, you asked me about Boots versus Bud. You sure right? You sure right? And still, you got Bud. Let me see. Do you got Bud over Boots? Put it in the chat, since I just broke down the whole fight that you didn't even pick. My bad. I'm moving too fast. But at least I'm moving. So who you got? Oh, because I don't know how I missed it, sis. So much, it started going so fast. I've been trying to get the ones that's cool and not the ones that's talking to each other. But yeah, my bad. I messed that up totally. He said stuff might mess around and look as ugly as Pacquiao versus Oscar or Floyd versus Canelo, but with more FU on Bud shots. Yeah, since we carried it, we're going to carry it on Canelo and Bud until sis put up Boots. I favor Bud in that fight. Oscar, because Pacquiao beat up Oscar. Oscar was he was no he was just there. He was just there. But I would think it's going to be more of a Floyd Canelo cause Bud don't fight at that pace in there. But I could see him licking his lips on that fight. I could really see him digging in and getting in on that fight for Canelo. That would be like that would be the feather in the hat. That would be the feather in the hat. She said, he didn't even finish reading that. Which comment didn't I finish reading? I thought I've read all the and put more FUs on Bud shots. Not Gordo, haven't heard that name in reference to old boy since last hearing GRJ speak on it. Oh, okay. My bad, sis. There you go. I got you. Way to catch me in. Super delusional diva, but he can't fight. Yeah, he is super delusional, but he do put his hands up there. He got some heart when you get him in the ring. So we'll see. Super delusional. He didn't even finish ringing that. Oscar may as well not even have had a camp. That stuff was wild. And he was old. I think old just that night, as soon as he got in the ring, old just got him. And D-Lo laughed, talking about getting Lala. Yeah, Lala is my Trey X tonight. She making sure that I stay on point tonight. And I appreciate it, sis. So I think Bud versus Canelo will look very different from Floyd versus Canelo. I think Bud, you really do? I'm saying that when I say Floyd versus Canelo, I'm thinking Bud has the possibility and enough in him to shut Canelo out. I really do. And like a possibility stopping. So she said, D-Lo, I'm about to pull out Wilder's right. Oh, that's great. I love it. She said she about to pull out Wilder's right hand on me. Get that stuff straight. Quit playing. Okay. That and weight cut was way too much. Okay, you can give him the weight cut, thing too. But I think Oscar was old. And yeah, the weight cut kicked in. That just helped him age even that much quicker. And Manny just took advantage of that, went out there and drilled him up. That's how I feel. So, Lala, the first thing that kept me on point. And there's so much to consider. So much to go through, even though you got on me. Oh, you say Boots has a chance. I'm trying to look at the sample sizes of what I have of Boots and Bud, and Boots sample sizes aren't they great because he didn't put hands on everybody and stopped everybody. He's fast. He seemed like he got some good pop. Very athletic, very athletic. I wish he really stayed on his defense totally and not just 100% relied on it. Because I do see him catch and shoot and catch punches and hooks. I like his speed, his power, his footwork. I don't like the fact that he just switch hits for no reason. That part is I'm shaky about him on that part, but and him going against Bud, I know Bud. They both switch. They both switch hit, but I think Bud is more adept to being a left-hander when it comes to fighting, and I think he's smart enough and crafty enough to change up the game while he's fighting. You can't take away the fact that he has the ability to listen to 3 different coaches in his ear on the game plan and able to execute from all of them. So taking that in consideration, I think it'd be a heck of a fight to a point, because how many times have Boots gone the distance? Boots be getting them out of there. Nobody's really ever been able to give him any resistance. He's been pretty much in my opinion, he's been shoulders above everybody else in speed, punch placement. Smarter, you have to give him good punch resistance because he don't let him punch him. So you're gonna have to add that to that. I think it would be a high level chess match, but shoot, I don't know. I would give a slight edge. I would have to give the edge. I would give the edge to Bud because I don't have enough of a sample size with Boots against. He gets him out of there too fast. He hasn't really had. Sorry to say, the adversity hasn't been there yet for him. He's been that good against everybody else that I can think of once he turns it on. So he said, I think it's all talk. As if Bud can handle all that comes with the weight jump. He may empty the clip on Canelo and let the clip fall where they may. So you thinking in this situation that Bud might lose out on some strength? We seen that little dude is pretty strong. We see him doing that deadlift stuff. The dude is that's a powerful little skinny. He's not skinny no more. He's starting to fit into his frame of the weight class. But I wouldn't think that I would think he would still has enough pop. But I could feel you saying going up that many weight classes. And that being the first fight, not being acclimated, all those things could play a part. All those things could play a part. And I guess with that being said, that's where you really see the dog or lack of in the athlete when they fight through that as well. And I still say that I would give Bud an edge over Canelo, just for the things that I think would take place. Like I said, I'm just looking at them fighting. If they fight, if Bud have to go all the way up to that weight class, yeah. But like I said, it's just a fantasy thing that I was asking about. So I don't really see it happening. Hey, everyone, I can't stay too much. KQKC is no longer LDBC. I kind of saw it coming. KQ is coming. Is something else. I always said he ain't crazy about a lot of people. Okay, back to boxing. Oh, that old school dude that be singing. That's the one that's singing OG. I remember that. Good for him, cause I remember hearing those dudes say some stuff that wasn't right about that guy. Good for him. He got up out of that toxic thing. Well, not that I can't stay too much. That's all I know. Okay, I feel you. I got Bud versus anybody he gets in the ring with. But it will be interesting to see how he approaches a Canelo fight. So I see that is a kind of a cool little fantasy fight. And so what? Social scientist, really? He been around for a hot minute. Trey X in the house. What's up, bro? Lala D been in here keeping it down, making sure I read people comments and stayed on top of things like that. She came on in here and did her thing. Glad to see you in the house, though. Salute to ya. Let me see. Oh, who your favorite GOAT, Trey? Hey, she jumped right on that. Social scientist. What up, Trey? Okay, everybody speaking to everybody. We roll down. That was not what I meant, MZ. I was saying he would not pull that bull. That'd be as Jamel pulled, and he wouldn't unleash that dog and accept to win. Not fight timid, like he was there for a check. And I never even thought it, I never even gave those two a reference, because the way Jamel showed up, that's one of those things you want to just let yourself forget about. They happened in the sport. You know what I mean? It don't even matter to me that you fought Canelo. You didn't fight to win. Excuse me. Yeah, you didn't fight to win. So nah. Okay, D-Lo, I feel you. You were saying you wouldn't. Okay, I got you. I said you haven't been able to see. Okay, where we at? I won't be baited into any banter with the corn. Oh, dang it. I don't think that's for me to read. Jamel just didn't show up. He showed up not to get knocked out. And I think that's, to him, that's a win. I think we said that before. He showed up not to get knocked out. Yeah, I fought Canelo. The dude that y'all said, the face of boxing, he that, I fought him and didn't get knocked out. I think that's what happened with him. And that, so yeah, he didn't show up. He showed up not to get knocked out. And that's that. I wish I could. I can't pull it up. Nah. What else going on? Boots. Like I said, Boots stand a chance against Bud. I need to see him with adversity. I guess that's what you could say. He that good that he just blow everybody out the water. I don't know. Y'all give me a second. Let me regather all of my thoughts. It's about that time, Bill Haney. Nope. I can't. See, maybe I can copy the link. I can't find it. It's a terrible thing. Terrible thing in the neighborhood. Y'all roll with me, man. There it is. KHOU. See if I can find this real quick. Come on, man. I'm trying to find this link, man, but I can't find it. I'm gonna stop looking. Get back to y'all. So I won't be baited to any band with any cornball. Lala D laughing. Lala D them had me going on the Rugaroo thing. They shot all kind of slugs at me. Got called old by D-Lo. Once again, he starts the war. Trey Ace, can you lock me in with Gil Cole? He called me out on Champ Ross. I want to go ahead and let it be publicized right now. Lock me in with him so I can go ahead and handle my business up on this man real quick and get it out the way and roll on. So the Super Bowl is here. Who was it that said they were riding with the 49ers? Because I think I've been told that the 49ers made the Super Bowl and the Chiefs. Is that what the Super Bowl is? I don't know. I do know that it was the Chiefs, the 49ers, Baltimore, and the Lions. Everybody was crunk. I've seen so many people. I did not know Detroit had so many Lion fans in San Antonio. But the Super Bowl is set now, and isn't it the 49ers? Jamel pissed me off when he told James Harden that Spence or Crawford can't F with him. I didn't know he did that. I did not know he did. James Harden, the basketball player James Harden, he got some kind of thing going on. I have rolled with the 49ers since preseason. That's why I said, who was it that said the 49ers would make the Super Bowl? Dude, good pick. And they playing the Chiefs, right? The Chiefs played the Lions and the 49ers played the Ravens. Or do I got it backwards? I'm messing up. I don't know. I just know that they in there. And James Harden, do he got a podcast or something? Or were they talking to each other somewhere else? But I didn't know he said Spence and Crawford couldn't mess with him. I think that they'll give him a hell of a run for his money. I think it'll be a good fight. Right now, the way I feel, everybody can fight everybody. Just let it happen. Rod X been in here for a minute too. I appreciate it. He came in and chilling this and all that. Yeah, when Crawford was taunting him after he dropped Spence, he said, I'm undisputed 154. This nigga can't fuck with me. Okay. I thought he was talking. I guess I didn't really pay attention to at that time. But he said that. Yeah. Well, I still can't say nothing until the moves be made at 147 or 154. Is Crawford going to 154? Smith coming back down to 147? Is, all those things is still up in the air. And my bro say 49ers play Detroit, Chiefs play Baltimore. Okay. There it is. So they go to the Super Bowl right there. Chiefs and the Niners. Lala, see, I'm gonna roll with Detroit. They're probably the underdogs, right? Lala, I think it's the 49ers and the Chiefs. I think the Super Bowl already set. I'm going to roll with Detroit. No, okay. Everyone been saying Spencer was whooping on Jamel for years. Then he had to say that about his boy. Why? You know how it could be testosterone pumping and Crawford up there on the ropes, saying whatever it was that he was saying. And he just blurted out. Sometimes that can happen. He say, who y'all got out of Crawford versus Tim Zoo? That would be a Tim Zoo. Tim Zoo. That's the dude that been kind of like trying to run through people and just showing he a donkey that staying active, trying to get the belt from what's his name, the twin boy. Let me look at that in my mind for a second. Crawford not getting old. Tim Zoo coming forward. I think Crawford would have a problem with him for maybe like 3.5 rounds. Weather the storm. Get an understanding from his 3 coaches where he could execute because he done showed us he could do that. Like I said, I'm convinced that when he fight left-handed, that's the best way for him to fight. I think it'd be great. It'd be a great back and forth for about 4 rounds, 5 rounds, and I think Bud will pull it off. Like they said, Bud, 49ers and Chiefs are in the Super Bowl. You mean Thurman, Trey X? Okay, Lala D say, I'm rolling with the 49ers. You running with the... Okay, sis, I don't think you're supposed to run with the team because of the color. You got to at least have a player on the team that you want to run with. I don't know who I'm going to run with. Honestly, my team is the Bears. They ain't nowhere near that. I was saying a potential lineup. Crawford by dismantling over a course of 8 rounds. Okay, D-Lo going with the Crawford with me. My boy Rod X said, I would favor Crawford, but Tim could win. Yeah, anything is possible. He could catch Crawford, But I think Crawford will pull it off. Say, Tim is a tough dude. Not taking it. Trey X said, I'll take Zoo. He's hot and in his prime. I can go with that. I can see that. We got 1 for Tim. Trey going with Tim. But I don't really like picking the guy I never seen at a weight. Okay, there's that. So, see, I roll with the opposite of who Trey X got then. Wow. Well, he rolling with the 49ers. Unless you're talking about the fight and then you rolling with Crawford. But I think you're talking about in football and Trey rolling with the 49ers. So that's how I vote out on the. Wait a minute. Okay, I got the Chiefs. See? Now, okay. Since you made it to a point that you saying that you just gonna pick whoever Trey X picking just to go against the man, then I had kind of assumed that you was going with the Chiefs. But that would be nice. What's another good fight that would be awesome to see, other than please don't hit me with Wilder's right hand, sis. Yeah, she threatened me like that, bro. Can't believe it. Nice as I've been trying to do what I do. She threatened to catch me with a right hand to Wilder. Because I messed up Rougarou's name. Then we started calling him Progredius and Pagurius and all the different names that everybody go up there. I'm not going to be Mr. Irrelevant. And the Niners, although I doubt, I'll watch it. Why not? It's the Super Bowl. That's America's most watched major game. If I could remember well, the NFL be killing it on Super Bowl Sunday. People just watch it for the commercials. If not for anything else, and the so-called halftime spectacle. Say, Reed and Mahomes picked right where Brady and Belichick left off. That's what Rod X saying. So, you see, you thinking that that's the Chiefs, right? You thinking that the Chiefs are finna start trying to lock down Super Bowl appearances like Belichick and Brady did? Or is that, that's a pretty big and bold statement to make, because they really went on to get the Super Bowl up under their thumb for a while and make it hard to do. I haven't called a Super Bowl, so that would be big, Rod X. Not to just jump off, that would be big. That'd make the Chiefs' little legacy be shining pretty big, because they have some pretty decent players to come from there. That tight end dude that used to play for them, I can't remember his name. It's been a while. I'm not going to even pretend to try to remember, so let me not even do myself like that. The Chiefs have been in 4 out of the last 5 or so. Yeah, that's awesome. So picking up with Brady check and Brady left off, I see what he's saying. And I haven't been watching football, but that do mean a lot. If you'd have been in 4 of the last 5 Super Bowls, the last 5 years you'd have showed up in the Super Bowl, save one, if that's what their record is. Come on, that's off the chain. But like I said, I hope I get to watch the Super Bowl. It's not even on regular TV. What channel was it going to be on, or what streaming platform is it going to be on? Because I heard I got the NFL channel, and all of a sudden they're not even showing football games. They showing reruns. So that means live football belongs to somebody else. And when did they do that? It's not on NBC or CBS no more. It's Paramount. So which one is the Super Bowl going to be on? Y'all help me out. So if I do get a chance to watch it or remember to, I know where to go. It is on NBC. So man, this is crazy. So why is football games everywhere except in one spot all the time? You mean I could have been watching NBC the whole time and watching all football all year? Or is it just the Super Bowl? And now I'm tripping because I got to go ahead and see, do I even have NBC? And I know that's regular TV, but I don't have that antenna. I let my daughter talk me out of my AT&T and go to streaming because it was cheaper. Dang. Okay, so I can watch the football game, the Super Bowl. I'll have me Nickelodeon and Paramount Plus. Amazon, okay, now I'm getting some understanding. Amazon Prime got the rights to the Thursday. Wow. So the NFL have, dare I say, decided to open their doors to the highest bids possible in every aspect of their game. They found a way to capitalize on Thursday night football and all this kind of stuff. When I say they're trying to maximize on every dollar that they can get from their fans, they most definitely are. He said, "My bad, it's on CBS." Either way, if they still spread football out like that, I guess. Oh well, maybe it is the time that people have the stream. You just heard me say I don't even know if I got CBS because I stream. So I guess that's their way of reaching out to regular people, to the people in the streaming world. Because I let my daughter talk me out of AT&T. I had all the channels, AT&T, all the channels. I had them all. I had channels I didn't even watch, but I could watch whatever I wanted to. And well, I can't complain because it has been cheaper. Come on, y'all, let's keep it rolling, man. I'm sitting here enjoying myself, unwinding from the heinous things that's going on in life. The way things have been attacking me, but I'm fighting it off. So, anybody heard any sights of Frank Martin and what he gonna do? I know Keyshawn Johnson finna fight Pedraza. Who you got, D-Lo? What you think about that fight, Pedraza and I just said his name, Keyshawn Davis. What you think about it? Just give you a quick hit. Oh, he having a conversation with my boy Trey X. Davis, yeah. Did I say Keyshawn Davis? Who I know I didn't say Keyshawn Johnson. I know I didn't say Keyshawn Johnson, Lala. I did not say the football player. D-Lo said he should actually get a stoppage, in my opinion. She said, I got Davis, but he needs to step it up. Yeah, okay. I'm figuring that he should be able to stop Pedraza. Pedraza coming off a layoff, a heck of a layoff. I learned that from a boy with the pedigree skill. He coming off a layoff. I'm done taking layoffs. No matter who you are, unless the person that you fighting is coming off a layoff too, and then it's kind of evening out the odds. Johnson, ROTFL. You don't get it. I was going to say, ask about another fight. He said, he ain't getting no love for beating Pedraza. But because you think he should be Pedraza. Pedraza might come out there and be like, I ain't let that happen today. I might not want to follow the script. And no, shit. Let me not even play myself like I'm not going to play myself like that. That man coming off the layoff. Keyshawn should be able to handle that. I think pretty swiftly. I ain't going to say what round I'm giving him, but I think he should get the stoppage. If he don't get the stoppage, I'll be kind of looking at him a little bit. But Pedraza kind of sees it. He might still got a little hot sauce on him, make him not want to lay it down. So with that being said, who else did I want to ask about? I don't know why I can't remember nobody's name tonight. For whatever reason it is. Pedraza was up at 140 at Spiel. When he coming down? You took a man off a year no. Wait, I did? Wait a minute. I could have swore I had put his name out of there. Would you tell me that? Let me go look at that right this second. Let me pull it up. Let me see. David's been, what else I say? I gotta go look at I gotta go find my, hold on, where's my notes at? You open that up. I should see the voice. Y'all forgive me, I got thrown off. I'll be looking. Say David's been okay, got that. Why you? No, I don't know nothing about that. I picked a guy coming off a layoff too, but his opponent made me do it. Like Jamal Benavidez off, long layoff. Jamal, boy, please. I'm Benavidez all day with that. I'm sorry. I just, I like Jamal. He was cool, but no, I smashed it all into the ground. I messed that up. Oh, shots fired across the bow. He said, is he trying to get to the bottom of it? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the hell I did around this camp. Lala D shot across the bow for me. She said, D-Lo, that's why you stay mediocre in the Champ Ross. Dang. Yeah, bro, I am. I'm trying to look at my nose. I'm like, what the hell did I do? I'm tripping. This is not right. She said she over there cracking herself up. You be hilarious sometimes. You a regular Cat Williams. Just the girl one. Yeah. I don't want Cat or nobody else to be like, oh, he said, he ain't saying nothing. Anything else beautifully going on? How y'all been doing? Let me get a feel from y'all. Let's see what we got going on. Let's start popping it up. My big bro ain't saying too much in a minute. I hope everything going okay. I hope everybody's families is doing good. Man, let me tell you. Ain't nothing like, I can't find this news clip. I recorded it, but I know if I put it on the camera, they gonna show. But my daughter, let me see if I can turn it up. I recorded it, but I know if I put it on the camera, they gonna show. What the hell? Oh, wrong thing. Let me find this video for her. My bad. There's nobody asked you with your, Wow, shots fired. Lala D is slinging the hammer tonight. She said, Triggs, nobody asked you. With your medals as old as Flavor Flav's clock. Whoa! I don't know what the guy is tonight, but she is sinister with it. She's shooting shots everywhere. Pow, 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 pow. She started off shooting at me. Glad the heat is gone. The heat is on everybody else. I don't know what did happen or what's going on, but hey, I'm just letting you know that's what's the transpired right now. Hey, not Flavor Flav clock though. She went all the way back to the 80s on you. Bro, that's crazy. What the man got going on? I'm trying. What I got going on, D-Lo, I'm trying to show this proud daddy moment. My daughter got recognized by her school and they surprised her. The news showed up. He said, she's lucky I'm over here cooking. Oh, hear me throwing that heat. Lala must have spent the night at the Rub It In lounge last night. She coming in firing off shots like it's going out of style. Popping it off. Yeah, I know the congrats, but I want to I'm trying to give her I'm trying to honor her by showing her video. I was so moved because these people genuinely surprised her and gave her this award when the news showed up. I'm thinking everything they did was genuine because seeing the way my daughter reacted let me know that she didn't know it was coming. She did not know it was coming. And if I could just figure out a way to get the video onto the StreamYard, I'll be able to. I think I got it. Sit here. I think I might got it. This might do it right here. Y'all just work with me. I know I'm talking. Keep putting me something up. I'm gonna read, but I'm finna put my tech to work right now, and get this popping off. There we go. And he said, "That's Lala D. That's why you. Uh-oh. You say Genuine was there? What? I had extra short cheddar pepperoni and guava paste. It's a Puerto Rican snack. Did you say Genuine was there? Who said Genuine was there? I know I didn't say nothing about no Genuine. Dilo, you messing with me? La D, that's why you always hungry. Low protein consuming MF. I wasn't trying to do no impersonation. It just came out like that. I don't know if it did any, Come on, load up. I think I got it. Okay, I think I figured it out. I'll be able to show my baby. I'll be able to show her just a second. I'm just so excited I have to show it to somebody. Am I the only one who heard MZ say something a few minutes ago? I said genuine. Genuine. That's what I said. Not nothing about genuine. I said you can tell it was genuine the way she reacted. So no, you did not hear me say something about genuine. I know I'll be messing up a lot, but no, I didn't mess that up. I said genuine. Genuine. Where did he come from with that genuine? Yeah, funny. So as I was saying, I'm just excited because every time they do something, it just excites me, especially when it gets this magnitude, like 1, 2, 3. So far, 3 of my kids made the news in a positive light. And for one family to have at different times, I'm feeling pretty good about what my daughters and son have achieved. Now, if I can just find what it. Oh, it's still uploading. So you say, I got to rewind. I got to rewind it back and see. I ain't that damn sleepy. Oh, that's what it is, old school. You done got tired and words, you're gonna try to blame me for your mishearing. No, it's all on you, player. It's all on you. That's all I can say about that. Okay, there it is. All right. So, yeah, go ahead and rewind it and see. I ain't got to make up nothing. I'm telling you what it is. Pimping. You just misheard. He'll be back in a second and say, yeah, my bad, MZ. My bad. Old school ass. Okay, now if I can just... Okay, give me a second. I'm working it. It's not as short. Okay. Now, y'all give me just a few minutes of your time to allow me to share what the school did for my daughter, who was a teacher in Houston, Texas. I got to change the layout so everybody can see. This is a proud daddy moment for me, y'all. Y'all check this out, please.
Now another Red Apple Award. But before we go into Miss Ebony Wallace's classroom here at Marshall Middle School, we want to find out why she was nominated. All kinds of great reasons. And you, Sean, recognize a good educator because it's in your DNA.
It is in my DNA. Mother was an educator, father was an educator, grandmother was an educator. Basically, the whole family was in education and they dealt with kids.
Yeah.
And so it was important for me, and seeing that example made me want to be an educator and work with kids.
All right. What makes Miss Wallace somebody above and beyond?
Miss Wallace goes far beyond the perimeter of the classroom. She goes far beyond the four walls. She goes for the heart of the kids. She has a passion and a drive for the kids, and she wants to see them do their best. She goes and she supports them after school. She spends her own money to buy supplies and stuff for the students, and she just is a great person that supports the whole child.
Yeah, and we see that in the fact that a lot of kids come into the classroom at different levels of math. She's a math teacher, and she gets them to where they need to be. So it's not a matter of they come in there already knowing what to do. She meets them where they are to get them to where they need to be.
Yes, she definitely does. Miss Wallace has some of the best scores in the district, HISD. Every year, her algebra scores come out at the top of the list in HISD. She has the best scores.
With teachers like this is what gives you hope that we'll be okay.
We're going to definitely be okay with people like Miss Ebony Wallace in the classroom.
You ready to go in and surprise her?
Yes, I am so excited.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Oh, I just want you to meet Miss Pittman.
Miss Pittman. Hello, Miss Pittman. Hi.
Nice meeting you.
Okay, she's the one you were telling me about. You actually were among the first group to integrate this school as a student.
Yes, ma'am, I was. I came when Martin Luther King first integrated the school, and I was one of the students that attended.
So what made you decide to go into education, and what do you remember about the message that Martin Luther King had about education back then?
We could do whatever we wanted to through education. With his dream, we had a chance as Blacks to be integrated. And when I came, it was predominantly whites. So we did, and we rose.
You rose, and that's why you love Miss Wallace as well, because you've seen how she's helped kids who could have been dismissed to rise.
Miss Wallace have kids going to all colleges as well as high school because of her algebra.
She helps you a lot understand things that you definitely don't understand, and it's really helpful, you know?
She knows how to teach people, and she's basically like a friend because she helps you with everything that you need help with all the time.
She's a shoulder to lean on and somebody I can come to when I need help. Miss Wallace is exceptional because she's the epitome of work smarter and not harder.
She's inspiring and she helps me a lot with my work.
She's just all around just the epitome of a great teacher.
You want to come surprise her with it?
I will.
I'm gonna get you back, D-Lo.
People in the hallway, just collecting folks. When I said I'm collecting more people in the hallway, I'm really collecting more people in the hallway. Hi there, Ebony.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Fine.
You mind if I sit down?
Sure.
I have a math equation for you.
Okay.
All right. Ebony plus students equals
Success?
You have it. That's right. It's success. We want to tell you that you have been nominated for and you have won the Randall's Red Apple Award for being an outstanding teacher. And the reason why is they say you go so far above and beyond, not only for your students, but also for your coworkers.
Oh, thanks. I don't know what to say. Oh, y'all.
Thank you. Ebony, you have said that teaching is not a job for you. It is your mission work. What do you mean by that?
I don't know. I don't know. I want them to be great and come here and try to give them my best. So,
and you go above and beyond. Not only do you teach them to rise to the occasion in math and meet them where they are, but you also like to teach them responsibility and accountability. And you do a number of things to do that. Explain to us some of those projects that you do.
Just trying to get them to be more, accountable for their own learning and take some responsibility for it, get some confidence in it. Just giving them ways to show that they know what they're doing and that they can, just rise to the occasion. So just setting the bar high and expecting them to reach it. I think this is just where God led me.
Yeah. And that's why you call it your mission work.
Yes.
What would you say to somebody who's trying to decide right now whether they want to be a future educator?
oh, make sure this is what you want. Like, don't come in here. I don't mean it that way, but I'm just saying, like, don't come in here and just give these kids anything. Like, they deserve the best. So if you're going to come into this, you need to be coming into here and giving them your all the time.
And you do give them your all, not only during school hours, but after school, you will show up at their sports games. And it's interesting because sometimes we take academics and put it at odds with sports, but you support them there too, because for you, it's all a part of the school experience.
Yes, so I do like to see them outside of the classroom and see them in a different element, and it makes them excited.
Well, somebody else who's a big fan of yours is your principal, Principal Bridgewater. Come on over here. I was going to say to find yourself a seat there, but yeah, sit down in the rocking chair there, Principal Bridgewater. And just like I was talking to Sean earlier, you recognize a good educator because you grew up watching it yourself.
Absolutely. My mother was a lifetime educator. She was a 35-year special education life skills teacher. And I was kind of blessed to have the opportunities. A lot of times I'd be able to go after school, after my school, to go and kind of help her out, tutor students, and just kind of see her pouring kind of her heart and her soul into that process right there in that lifetime of that education, continued education right there with her kiddos. And I thought that's something I'd like to do right there.
Yeah, you know, every school, I mean, every single school has its challenges. Every school district has its challenges. We know that recently HISD has been in the headlines. You want people to know that the headline is separate from what you see day to day in your school. And Ebony is a perfect example of that.
She absolutely is. Absolutely. I know we hear certain things on the news right there, but we're really in the school doing great things, producing positive, great outcomes for our students each and every day. So we want to make sure we recognize that as well.
All right. Somebody else we know actually was a great student and works for a company that recognizes the value that we need to put into our children, and that is Christy Lara. And she actually, just today's your 30-year anniversary of working with Randalls. You started as a sophomore in high school.
I think I was probably 5 years old, Deborah. We don't need to do the math on that. I can't get that by Miss Wallace, but 30 years ago, I started with the company and just super proud of the people that inspired me. That makes me think of you and how much inspiration you're giving to your kids. And it's not just your heart and soul. We heard about your test results. I mean, I think 8th grade algebra says it all, but the results that you've gotten with your students and inspired in them is amazing. So we're super proud to present the Randalls Red Apple Award to you. And it comes with that super fancy plaque and award, but also it comes with $300 for your classroom.
Congratulations, and thank you for preparing the next generation, because we're going to need y'all's help, y'all, because I'm about to retire pretty soon. We're going to need your
Man, I had to show that. I don't care what nobody say. That's a proud daddy moment for me right there. But I tell you the truth, my family, oh, here's something else. I'm talking about you guys. Y'all had me rolling. Put this out the way. What screen was it? I got this all messed up on screen. Let me see, where was it? You see, let me get to the story. Okay, so now, Dino, you see when I say genuine, I mean she was genuinely surprised. So that means they gathered all those people as they was going up. I don't think they practiced getting those people together. I think it was just an organic surprise for my daughter. It made me so proud. I can't even lie to you. When I saw her fight back her tears, a long tear dropped down the left cheek. I had to wipe it away. The pride swelled up in me so big. But I am so proud of her. He said, on the side note, that fella gets all the women, huh? And I know where you went with that. You know what I'm saying? And my bro say, he definitely a sissy. Salute to Miss Wallace, though. I'm rolling at it. He said, damn, and see, that woman must be as old as you. She remembers segregation, too. Oh, you old snake in the grass. I feel you, old boy. I got you. That's how I go. You get the shots in like you can. I call her Diz. Each one of my babies got a nickname, but I call her Diz. For years, everybody called her Ebbs. And I just called her Ebony. And one day I was like, you know what, you Diz, because her middle name is Desiree. But I am so proud and grateful that I got a chance to be a part of her life and teach her some things and just being her dad. I told her, you know, I didn't want to embarrass her, but I told her I was going to show it on here because I just felt like I need to shine the light on it the best way I can. He said, Lala D said, a great teacher is better than a great president, king, or queen. And I agree with you in all aspects of that because they have great teachers teaching the kings, queens, and presidents and educating them and preparing them for what it is that they're going to go through. I agree with you 100%. Lala D, great report. Okay, D-Lo said he wanted to be a teacher and a football coach, but he effed that up. I have so much respect for coaches and educators. I do too, D-Lo, a lot, because I also went to school to be an educator, and I messed that up. So to see my daughter excel the way she has at it, oh man, I can't even. There are no words for me to actually put to it to get an understanding. And yeah, when old boy sat down, I thought old boy was the principal too when I first saw the video. And I'm laughing because everything that you guys said crossed my mind too. So y'all ain't saying nothing that I wasn't saying the whole time myself. At the same time, enjoying every moment of her going through that. Only thing could have been better is that I could have been there. So D-Lo said he better be treating Miss Wallace and the rest of the faculty right. I feel you on that. He said, "Hey, that was beautiful, brother. I appreciate that, social scientist. Thanks for letting me share and everybody hanging around to check it out. Lala D, I appreciate it. She said that's fantastic. She's an American treasure. That's my baby. Big bro say awesome needs through the heart. D-Lo, you know what I'm saying? He said, I almost cried. I don't even know the young lady. Well, bro, like I said, that long tear, because you know my babies know they daddy ain't no, he don't cry. At least that's what they think. But they don't know. I be shedding tears like a mug when I ain't looking. Big bro say called chills. Big little bro say, what's up, Ernest Davis? Salute. They speaking to each other. I thought I was gonna be a lawyer. Yeah, a lawyer, big bro. I feel you on that one. He say the way she supports the children outside the classroom is invaluable. She's changing trajectories and building self-esteem in the most important way. You're right, man. As you see, I think I told you guys sometime back in the day she was a flute player. She actually got accepted into Berkeley to play the flute. Whoa. My boy say, you come across like a crying OG laughing out loud. Nah, I'm hippie. Nobody see me cry. That's what my babies is always, I almost feel like they be doing stuff around birthdays and holidays. They go at it real hard. And I see them looking at me when I open up certain things because they know how it's going to affect me. They be looking for a tea or something so they can say, oh, we finally got it. But, I'm still standing strong right now. I'm a good, my daughter is, I'm strong in the game. I'm undefeated right now. I ain't shedding tea. I can say one Christmas, though, Ebony came so hard. Des, the young lady, she came so hard one year. Let me put her back up there. So hard one year that I almost, I had to fight the tears back. I sucked them back in, but she almost got me. So yeah, they be shooting their ways to get their dad to drop some tears. So nah, Trey X, I stay firm and give them that monumental support. But in the dark, in the shadows by myself, yeah, I might drop a tear. I'll drop a tear. But I don't consider that crying. I just call it, getting the dust out your eye. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's good every once in a while to let your body naturally wash the dust out your eyes instead of using chemicals like Visine and Clear Eyes and stuff like that. He said either grade is pivotal too. Right before the big transition to high school. Yeah, some things I didn't know. She's been teacher of the year at least 4 times. At least 4 times. And for them to say that her scores were some of the highest in HISD, she's sending kids to these colleges. She's helping to get these kids prepared to go to high school, which her effect here in math, man. Math is the keys to the universe. You understand math, and it's almost nothing you can't understand. And I actually feel that when I sit down and have conversations with her and listen to her converse with her sisters and her brother, which in order for somebody to be able to converse with you like that, you have to understand them. So y'all get an idea of how my kids are by reading that one right there. Yeah, 8th grade. And she's putting kids in top colleges, man. And that's with her, because once you understand that math right in junior high and you understand what's going on, everything else is cool. She's about to have her doctorate in education. She's about to have her doctorate, which I am so proud of her. And I can go on and on and on and on and on. But you're right, Lala D. That and music and my Des, she's fluent in music. She can write it. She can read it. She can play it. So math and music are universal language. And she understands and speaks both of them well. I appreciate you guys watching it with me and going on. I like the shots that was fired. Yeah. Anyway, but now Trey X, ain't no cry here, baby. So who else we got? I didn't find where where did I don't remember finding it. I didn't find it, so I ain't gonna even sweat it. I'll just let it go. Rod X. Yeah, you're right. I said Lala D, and I had it on Lala D. It should have been on Rod X, who said math is universal language. Who I was speaking to when I said music is also the universal language, because music, you lay music down in front of anybody that can read music and can play it, no matter if they in China, the Congo, anywhere, they're going to play the same song, same pace and everything. So who was the brother in I really don't know. I don't know who that was. I haven't had a chance to talk to Des per se. Since we watched this video, which we just got it today, you guys are actually, I saw it today. You guys are really seeing it. Like I saw it right before I started the stream. So wherever I showed it to you guys, that's how you guys saw it. My second time seeing it is you guys' first time seeing it, and I felt the same thing again. But I think he got to be another teacher at the most, or a counselor or something. But yeah, when I first saw the video, I thought he was the principal too, and I had the same sentiment. I was like, yeah, they got a brother principal, but I was like, okay, I see where he at though. And when they first talked to the first lady, I was like, okay, they set this up. But then when the second lady came and she hit me with the piece of history about, I'm still in shock trying to figure out, did she really say that she went to that school with Martin Luther King? That's when she started that school. And now she back as an educator, but then D-Lo shot at me and said the lady remembers segregation. He tried to be real funny. That fella may be the vice. That's a good one. He might be the vice principal. I'm gonna ask my daughter though, and I had the answer. But as I was reading through that, as the video was going on, man, y'all had my stomach hurt. Really, really hurt. I got the cotton mouth around here. I had to show that. So, what's another fantasy fight that we want to talk about? Oh, shoot. You know what? I got a good hot 7 minutes before before I have to do a whole big turnaround. Let me go to see if I can find something else. Not 7 minutes that I'm leaving, just 7 minutes that I got to do a turnaround. How y'all like the new background? Why is it like that? That's not supposed to be like that. Yeah, how y'all like the new background? That light, let me take those picture down. That on air is a light that my daughters decided to get me to do MZ Talks Boxing. They're excited about the show, crazy that I the whole time that I'm like doing music, they never paying any attention. But they dad get on YouTube, make himself look crazy. They pay that attention. That's the light they brought me to put outside the door to keep them from coming in. I had to show it so they know that I'm using it. My babies support me. It's just full circle. But yeah, y'all let me know. He said it looks like the USA channel. In 1997, come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that, social science. Don't do that. Don't do that. That looks. Well, my daughter's gonna be like, "Who is that talking about your thing like that? The USA channel." Let me see. I'm trying to think. What did the USA channel even show? All right, Lala, I'll be right back. Yeah, I understand that. You know what? I think I'm gonna watch let me see. Oh, okay, I can still do that. Oh, this is what I needed to ask. Is it who is Keith Thurman getting ready to fight? Somebody, please. I don't know why I remember that laughing out loud. That's what you say. Back when Gilbert Godfrey and the big chest lady would come on. Gilbert Godfrey. I know. Wait a minute. I went blinking his eyes all tight and stuff. I don't know the big chest lady though. I don't remember that. That's probably why you remember, because the big chest lady was Gilbert Godfrey. Tim Zoo. I don't know. Tim Zoo what? What Tim Zoo do? Oh, he fighting Keith Thurman? Elvira. The lady of the night? No, Gilbert Godfrey didn't come on with the lady of the night, Elvira, the lady night vampire who used to show the scary movies. I don't remember them Gilbert Godfrey not being part of the scary movie scene. Couldn't have been that. Yeah, that's who Thurman is getting ready to fight. Yes, laughing out loud, Tim Zoo. Dang, Keith has been unactive. When the last time Keith fought? It's been long enough to be considered unactive. He not staying, man. Tim Zoo gonna get a chance to just like this a scout. This could be. Oh, excuse me. This could be a scout. I don't know what Tim. One fight since 2019. Oh my goodness. This is 2023. 20. What year? This is 2024. Last fought in 2022. Okay, there's a correction. Last fought in 2022. One fight since 2019. This is shoot, man. Ain't no way. Hey, I'm sorry, Keith. Missed it one time. That's gone. I don't know what you finna go out there and do against this dude that's hot, young, and smoking. I feel like he got a little attitude because he didn't get to fight Jamil yet to prove that he the man at 154. Keith going up. So Keith not going to even be acclimated at 154 because don't Zoo fight at 154? Yes, he does. So Keith is going up. So now we got at 154 Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia. The whole 147 class is going up, has gone up. He said, I just looked it up. It was called Up All Night with Rhonda Shear and Gilbert Godfrey, who would appear on some comedy segments. Okay, back to boxing. Okay, Up All Night with Rhonda. I'm trying to remember if I even used to watch that show. You can't just bring it up, throw it out there like that, boom, and then say, okay, now back to boxing. Let my mind wrap around what just happened. Because I'm trying to figure out what my own air got to do with making you remember. Yeah, I appreciate it though. Hey, no, I can't go with Keith with that. I don't know what how much money. I can't think of none of the stuff that Keith could be thinking, except that he gonna be like, I could take this. Okay, what can Keith do that I really don't see happening? What can he surprise me with that he can win? What Trey said Keith is going to get demolished. I'm just trying to think real hard that if I could come up with something that he could pull off to make him say, oh, okay. I'm just, I've been watching a lot of Marvel lately. I'm thinking maybe I can use some of their superpowers. Now, let me not do Keith like that. The WBO won't even sanction the bout for their belt. Dang. It can't be a money grab, can it? Could Keith have called himself or let his pride put him in a situation where pride has caused him to step out in front of this hot youngster? Could that be it? I don't know. I just don't. I can't. Except he trying to be a warrior. That's the only thing I can say. Let my mind cross and say, okay, this is what he's doing. Other than that, it makes no sense to me. Big Bro said, yeah, he really is, bro. He getting ready to fight Tim Tszyu, and you saying he really is gonna get demolished because he last fought in 2022, and this is 2024. And to give it the minimum of it, you could say it's just 13 months because 2024 just started. That's just to give it to the minimum. And the fight's still not here yet, so the clock is still ticking before they actually get in the ring. What Keith gonna do? He not warmed up. He not ready. He can't just. I don't see him just being able to turn it on and turn it off like that. This man, he is. I see how Tim Tszyu be going after these boys. Okay, D-Lo bringing in something. He said maybe Keith wants. Keith has one more great night in it. It's possible, but I don't know. You asking for a lot. He didn't pull out no great assessment against Mario's. He said, well, it was either face Stan Jonas or face Tim Tszyu or stay on the shelf. Okay. Okay. So you think he felt the easier of the beat downs would be from Tszyu than Stan Jonas? He said Thurman gonna listen to the Andre 3000 flew down to get amped up and show out. I haven't heard. Is it good? Is it that good? It's gonna make you go out there and decide that he gonna put hands on Tim Tszyu and make it be all like that? Say 2.5. February 5th, 2022 was the last time he fought. Trey said, when was the last time Thurman impressed y'all? Let's keep it real. When was the last time? That boy D-Lo say, Chavez, you know the few music speaks to Keith's soul. I didn't know that, scientists. I didn't know that the few flute music speaks to that man's soul. Some gonna have to speak to him that night because he just let me see. I haven't been impressed by Keith in a long time. I can't say the last time I really actually been impressed with Keith, because you have to go back in the time when Sean Porter and them was all vying for their spots and fighting for it before the youngsters and all them even showed up when he was being one time. He's not one time like that no more. He said, D-Lo, that's almost 2 years ago. No acclamation. Damn, he just jumped like a mug. No acclamation to a new weight class. I kind of figured they were going to say. La D, I say Danny Porter, 2016-17. Out with the old, in with the new. Right. It will be over 2 years when they fight. That Diego Chavez was a good one. Well, I don't think it's gonna be a good one against Tim Tszyu, especially if he come out there hot like he's come out there the last couple of times that I seen him go out there and go after some people. And I'm not trying to put cables on it, but I just don't see Keith turning it back like that, far like that. Back to the Danny Garcia, Sean Porter era. I don't see him doing it. And I could agree with you, D-Lo, what you saying. Either do that or not get paid and stay on the sideline. Which, dang, I guess you waited so long to get your fights in. You to put yourself in a situation. I don't even know how fans are looking at it. He said on Chavez, Thurman looked like he was on one of them. So you think he gonna be able to be on one of them tonight? I mean, not tonight, but that night when he step out there against that youngster. And am I being too over the top and just overlooking Keith and not giving him his correct due and saying maybe Keith can pull it off? Maybe Keith can come out there and be one time. I did that stuff before. Got egg in my face, got talked about, lost points on Champ Ross, all kind of stuff. So I'm going to stop going against some of the rules that have been set that I should have been following. So it is what it is. Keith going to get beat up. Closed doors. Even if he went against Stan Jonas, I think Stan Jonas would get him just as well. He was like a victim. He said, he was like a victim, allowing himself to unsuccessfully be used as bait to keep Spence out of the ring versus Crawford. Julio Diaz was my favorite Thurman fight. That's what Trey X said. Didn't see that one. I can honestly say. All I can say is, I'm going to say it like I said. Who was the other guys I said I can't get no point on? That was in 2014, a decade ago. I ain't going to say that's a show. That's a good way to say old school. I know it's kind of a long time ago. You can't remember. I ain't going to read into anything. I'm going to just say, okay, that's a good way to put it. That was 2014, a decade ago, because it truly was. This is 2024. It's good to laugh. It's good to laugh. I got a pain. Oh, okay, there we go. So I actually think Thurman versus Spence next would have made more sense if it was possible. You mean Spence coming off the loss and taking Thurman? I don't know how, but he got his contract. Thurman could have just been in the mix. Thurman just, I don't know. I think after the Pacquiao fight, I think Thurman thought it was a different level to it. I think he felt like maybe he could command the price. And I don't think he really gave the people enough of himself or enough good showings to be able to command that. He let himself start being on those longer and longer layoffs, disappeared, got married, cut his hair, made a whole different transition. And then showed back up. Yeah, people remember him disappearing from boxing and coming back without his ponytail and stuff. Making fun of him about playing the flute. Not about, oh man, Keith one time is back. He ain't get that kind of welcome back. And in my opinion, because he didn't get that kind of welcome back, it didn't get him back in the ring in front of the kind of competition he think he should have been in front of. Oh, he's speaking to Trey X on that. That was a great competition. It was a great competition. I just thought more Chavez than Diaz at the time both faced Thurman. I probably picked Chavez to win. Wow. We're all black March 30. That's my wait. Do I work March 30? Wait a minute. Oh no, we supposed to be going on vacation in April. What's March 30? If March 30 is any day but Tuesday and Thursday, I will be in all black because that's my uniform at work. You say Thurman versus Spence would have been fire. Isn't Thurman the one who hates body shots a lot? Yeah, we can say that we have seen him take some body shots that he did not seem to care for at all. And let me go ahead and mark this so I can keep up with what's going on. That he didn't care for at all, LID. He damn near, what fight was it when he took his mouthpiece off? Wasn't that against Pacquiao when he took his mouthpiece out and started moving around the ring trying to get his hair out? But I can say he survived and kept himself from getting put down from the body shots that was attacked to him. You know, and I don't know if you think people will really want to see Keith and Earl go at it? He said Keith wake up in the morning and get out of bed, look back, and his ponytail is still on the pillow. You think that's what happened? It just his Samson guy just fell out. Trey, what are your thoughts on Teofimo versus who is it? Jaime? Jaime moved. .5 and a 3. Ortiz extremely tough. Teofimo by decision. Yeah. What the heck? It feels, well, La Diva bouncing in and out. I want Ortiz. He's not far from me in Massachusetts. La Diva coming up with some crazy reasons to pick that she be throwing out there like she picking. I know she don't be meaning it. She be just cracking herself up. You have been funny tonight, though. Keith Thurman. Is anybody even talking about that? You in Rhode Island now? You out to shy? You didn't went home for you just telling where you from? I think I remember it already. Or you at the house? That boy say want him is like at the hotel. Dino say you moved back. Well, we'll see. Wow. All the way around. I done met a lot of people from Gary. It's this one he's a white dude, but you can tell that he grew up in black areas, in rural areas with a lot of black people around. And he from like the east side of Gary, because on the left side of Broadway, which is like the east side, all the streets are named after the states. And on the right side of Broadway, which is going west, all the streets are named after the presidents. And he and I got into a big old conversation. He said that he was from there, but it was a surprise to me because I got the idea that he was more like a Louisianan boy, the way he talked and everything. I see everybody having a good conversation. My boy Tracy, I would have thought you kept that Rhode Island to yourself. She said she's still in Chicago. Everything, okay. Said, Trez, you from Texas. It's illegal for you to bully them small states. Hagler was from Mass. So was Marciano. Oh, thanks, son. Mm-hmm. Did you see your video about your big sister yet? What you think?
I'm like, dang.
Yeah, I'm like, dang, too. Did you have all warm feeling inside? Like, look at my big sister.
Yeah, I was proud of her.
Yeah, I'm proud of her, too. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Uh-oh. Trey must be finished cooking. I see Lala D is Texas to you. Texas. Say it with all capital letters. Man. Do. Having so much. So, who gonna win the Super Bowl? We kind of got off that part. I need to know. But I did mention it. I did mention my team was gonna be in the Super Bowl. He said, "Oh, feeling inside like Shaka Khan." Come on, man. What? It's I have fun with my family, you know, talking to them and messing with it. So you should see how he was looking at me. I was like, "Did you get it for a warm feeling inside?" He like, "Come on, Dad." He think I'm in here listening to music. Then he brought me a sandwich in here. Today been a fat day. I've been eating like all day. I ate breakfast late, lunch late, dinner late. I'm eating a snack. I think my wife's trying to help me gain weight on the cool. Cause she ain't missing. Every day I get breakfast. Get to work, be mad because I can't eat it right away. Cause it's straight to it. I be eating as I go. So let me ask the last question. Not the last question. I'm gonna ask the last question when the last question comes. Who's gonna win the Super Bowl? 49ers or the Chiefs? My boy Rod X, if I remember correct, did bring the mention. They Brady Belichickish. Well, I'm not made up a word so-called describing Shakur earlier today. Had my stomach hurt. Okay, Lala D going into the old school vault of music. If you could only keep one song, Ain't Nobody Through the Fire, Sweet Thing, or I Feel For You, which one do you keep in your musical device? I know a Shaka Khan song. That's hot right there, Lala D. That's a good question to just sling out there. He said, eliminate I Feel For You because we still have that one without Shaka Khan because Prince made the original. Let me see. Lala D said she taking Sweet Thing. I think Through the Fire because I have a lot of memories tied to that song. Coming up as a youngster. Scientists say it's between Through the Fire and Sweet Thing for me. That's a really hard choice. Trey say I like Through the Fire. Yeah, I like Through the Fire too. Like I said, it's got memories coming up. Yep. That's when I got caught in the closet with Roxanne from downstairs. Got my ass tore up. It wasn't even my fault. But I'm almost done learning. But ain't nobody in Portuguese. What? In Portuguese, it sounds good. Just because you said it, now I got to look it up and see if I can find it so I can hear it in Portuguese. Oh man, I got to throw this out there too. My baby girl, come off. That's what I call my youngster. She not a youngster, she a grown lady. She in college, y'all know she is fluent in Spanish. So now she teaching her old man so we can keep the conversation going. So I'm at work now every day because, we get a lot of Spanish customers come in. I'm in that mode talking about Bienvenido. Welcome to the store, saying welcome in. And she's challenging me that every day I go in to practice a new phrase until I become fluent in knowing it and by practicing the phrase and then saying it under my breath in English so I can tie the two together. She said she's going to take me on the journey because I want to communicate with her at least halfway decently when she goes to Argentina to study for this summer. So I'm getting my practice on. Oh, Lala did say, no, it doesn't exist. She said, well, I'm tripping. I didn't read it all. She said, no, MZ, it doesn't exist. Laughing out loud. I'm just learning it in Portuguese. And then social scientist said, where you learning Portuguese at? My friend Rita. Check every verse for her. Wow. You actually learning it through a friend. I thought you was going to say, what's that? Van Lingo or something like that. But I'm excited to learn the Spanish with my baby girl. I actually suggested to my other daughters and my wife that we all try to learn it together so we can have fun messing with folks. The best way to learn new languages, I learn new languages and check with my native speaking friend as well. That's it. Duolingo. Tracy, I started learning Hebrew on Duolingo. It's definitely a challenge. They threw me in the deep end immediately. Okay. I see everybody interested in a different tongue. That is so cool to me to know people that can speak different languages and not just Spanish, but French or Hebrew or any other language other than just Spanish. Like my boss, he speaks 4 different languages, which I'm like, dang, that is so cool to me. So I'm like, how dare I walk around here with just one tongue, one language? I challenge myself to learn a new language. I'm super excited that my daughter decided to take up Spanish because that was the language that we was always told we should learn. So I might as well go ahead and pick it up, especially to keep up with my baby. He said, I had a Haitian friend helping me to sing Yeli by Wyclef back in the day. I love that song. You know what, social scientists? At one point, I had learned a Spanish song like that because I liked the melody of it so much. The way the dude sang it, it's just the words. I love the way that they sounded. So I learned this. The only way for me to learn the song was in Spanish because at the time I was in a situation that the only time the song ever came on was in Spanish because we had to watch Telemundo. At that point, I would just leave it at that. Yeah, I know why. I had to watch Telemundo. So, yeah. That's also where I started messing with the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Loved it more than once. I learned, yeah. Oh, you say loved it more than once. I learned the meaning. Loved it more once I learned the meaning. That's the fly part. Because the song I'm talking about is a love song. And boy was talking about all the things that he would go through and how he would change the world and the enemies that he would fight, all the stuff that he would go through just to hold this woman's hand. That boy had went so deep on that song. I'm like, wow. And I can't even remember the name of the song. But it was a great song. That's what I remember about the song. But I'm gonna get this Spanish down. Worry about my child. Undercover worry. While she's in Argentina, praying every day until she get back. I am about to say that I'm about to end the night with you guys. I appreciate you all riding with me. But I do have to start my day tomorrow early because I got some important things to go and knock out. I appreciate you guys coming through, ride with me, throwing shots at me because I love it. Sticking through with me. La La D, I appreciate you stopping through, hanging out, keeping me straight on ciao. Keeping me straight on on everything. Lala was wearing my ass out tonight. She pulled a tree. That's not even what I said. I didn't read everything. He didn't even read everything. He didn't read the whole statement. She was all on the brother. Can't wait to see what the results is on Chan Ross. You locked me in against Gil Cole, right, Trey X? I think I saw it a lot. So yeah. With that, I'm gonna say La D keeping us up to date on the LDBC drama. Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, social scientists, I know you be up on you checking out the Dave Chappelle and Cat Williams and Corey Holcomb. All the comedians is just upset because Cat stirred the pot. I want to know about these people that's on this damn Epstein list. Forget the comedian beef. Show me who was at the island. With that, I'm going to say I'm out. Peace, love, because y'all could have been anywhere else, but you chose to ride with me tonight, and I appreciate that.